Good morning. How is everybody? Oh, I'm back. Technically back. My goodness, it was a huge weekend this weekend. How's everybody doing? Didn't get to hang out with you guys that much in Twitch chat over the weekend, but I was lurking. I was there in spirit. I was there in spirit. And then, of course, per usual, as soon as I turned on everything to stream, it just like broke. Everything broke immediately. So here we are. Here we are, but we're having fun. I mean, we're kind of having fun, right? We have squats. Okay, so listen. So since Hobby already talked about it, we'll talk about the new thing. Oh, let's go! Traveling! Okay. That's so exciting. Okay, listen. All right. Let's turn this up. You guys are starting off right. Oh, I needed to hear it. Honestly, I did. It's been a long weekend. Okay, so I have a new thing. A new thing. Let's just switch right over. We're gonna switch right over. Watch. Huh. And it's a new thing. It's here, and I will find it. I will find it. It's not that. It's not this. Boom. Oh, why? Why is everything the way that it is? I swear. This is what I'm talking about, you guys. This is what I'm talking about. What has happened here? Why is this what has happened here? I'm like, I had everything ready. I was so excited. I have like a new thing to show you guys. I've never been more excited because I feel so, but like, okay, well, that's not it. And then all of a sudden it's just like flat. It's just flapping. It's just flapping. Yep. She's small. She's backwards. She doesn't make any sense. This is just my nightmare. Now we're trying to, is it horizontal? Well, that wasn't it. Now we're going to flip it vertical. Woo! And we got there, you guys. Holy. Now listen to this. Listen to this. All right. New and improved. Woo! Okay. So this is the new and improved memory game. So if you gift a sub, you get to pick any card. And I have... You get to sub. So now... You get to pick any card. I need to get one thing right. And then, look at this one. This is the new one. Points are awarded when you gift regardless. Regardless. Because I think it's really cool. Like when you guys gift, when you're like a part of this game, it makes like, it's a big deal to me. So I like the fact that every time you gift, it moves the needle towards a pack opening or towards a giveaway. And I really prefer that. So now the new rules is you get points no matter what. But if I fail, you who donated gets an extra entry into the next giveaway. And then you get to officially join today's Chaos Crew, which is down here at the bottom. And then you knock off one of the names. So you're basically replacing somebody. So it's kind of like it's like a high score list. So, but because Trevelin subbed, we're gonna go, all these cool things just happened. So, boom. And you get to pick a card. You get to pick a card. And then there's still like the free to play option. It's so small. So like, there we go. All right, here we'll do it like this. This is the memory game. You gift a sub, you can pick any card. 1 sub, I need to get 1 thing right. 3 subs, I need to get plus 2 things right. And 5 is just impossible. You get the whole thing. But, so these are the things you have to get right. Either 1, 2, or all of this. These are the points that you get. And then if you get extra entries, if I fail, and then you get to dethrone somebody off of the Chaos Crew list. And then, of course, as always, if you want a free-to-play option, you can suggest a, you know, like, yeah. It's like a Twitch Hunger Games for sure. Yeah. So, but I thought that would be fun. And then, like, yeah, once we get to 10 points, it'll trigger a giveaway. And right now I have like a bunch of legendaries that I'm going to be giving away. So let me not mix those up with the cards that I actually need. Yeah. Actually got a lot of... I ended up with more. And then we can talk about my weekend. I went to League for the first time in forever. I have a new identity in Disney Lorcana. We can talk about that. So yeah, these are the giveaway cards that I have for it. So we have Buzz, Ursula, 2 Merida, a Queen, a Dale, and 2 Mr. Incredibles are in the giveaway pool for the memory game as of now. But yeah. So basically it's like the same, but I changed... I wanted to make it a little bit more clear, like, and concise. But this is the big thing, is like, when you gift, you get points anyway. Because I think that it just kind of feels bad to not. It just feels bad. And you guys are, you know, doing it. Okay, Jasmine Royal Commodore. That is a Emerald Jasmine. She's like the one that's like this. Royal Commodore. Emerald, Floodborn, Uninkable. Oof. Is she like... I picked the art on it. I don't know. Okay, Royal Commodore. She's not the one. She's not like the Cycriff one, right? Where like if everything is like exerted, then it bounces it all back to your hand. No, that's Milo. What does she do? I don't know. Okay, let's see. I mean, I know she's Emerald. When you shift her, if like it bounces everything back to your hand. You forgot how you play? This is it. So basically, if you gift a sub, I have to get one of these things right. Things I have to get right. Cost, uninkable or inkable, ink color, or what it does. Each one is a category. If you sub once, I have to get one of these things right. If you sub 3, I have to get at least 2 things right. And if you sub 5, I have to get every single thing right. Subbing 1 point, or subbing 1 gets you 1 point, subbing 3 gets you 2 points, and subbing 5 gets you 3 points, and you get points no matter what. And so when we get to 10, it triggers like a Twitch-wide giveaway, so everybody's allowed to enter the giveaway. But if you cook me, if I fail, you get extra entries into that giveaway, as well as you get to be added to the Chaos Crew and dethrone one of the reigning Chaos Crew champions. So, and of course, there's always the free-to-play thing. But Jasmine, I know, is a Emerald card, and I only had to get one right, but at the same time, is she the Cycriff Jasmine? That's the one that I can't remember, but she is Floodborn. Nope. Jasmine. Wait, did I hallucinate? No, this card right here. Yeah, Royal Commodore. Shift away. When you play this character, if you use return all exerted characters. Oh my gosh, I was right. So she's an inkable 6 cost 5/5 with shift 5. When you play this character, if you use shift to play or return all exerted characters to their player's hands. Yes. I was thinking she was like like this, but bad. Yeah, return target non-land permanent you don't own to its turn. And then you pay overload 6, so you may cast the spell for all overloaded cost. If you do, it changes the text by saying target with each. So you just said, yeah, but I had to get one thing right, and I did. I got actually 2 things right. I got what it does and the ink color right. But no, I had no idea whether it was inkable or not. It friggin' should be, though. It's a shift 5. It's like a conditional Cycriff. But it's, oh god, it's so bad. It's literally so bad. When you play this character, if you use shift to play or return all exerted characters to their player's hands. It does. It says things I have to get right. Cost, inkable or uninkable, ink color, and what it does. Those are the 4 different categories that I have to get right out of it. This is the Emerald. Plus, I got her ability right. Mostly. Mostly. And I did the pose. I knew this card, kind of. I've stared at this card so many times. Because it's like, how viable is this? Like, how many Jasmines are there? Maybe if it was like an Amethyst Jasmine to where like Jasmine could exert and then you could shift this and just basically bounce their whole hand and then have Maleficent Staff out. Yeah, we're cooking. We're cooking. God, didn't you guys miss me for these terrible ideas? Yeah, I will be needing a spectator ticket. Good luck, competitors. Casual Twitch gameplay. No, get on in here. What's up, Spartan Sickles? You just wanted to get me with like Jasmine Royal Commodore, which, like I said, this is Cycriff Jasmine. Demona into shift with Mouse Staff. That's what we need. We need an Amethyst. They're cowards. Look at them. They don't want to put her in. Okay, so what's our other options? So no. So this 5 cost. So this uninkable. When you play this character and whatever she's challenged. When you play this character, exert chosen damage character. Oh, chosen opposing character gains reckless. Actually, no. This is actually. Is this? This doesn't seem. Listen, we don't kink shame here, Daniel. All right, you need 11 ink. Well, no, because you shift 5. Oh yeah, because of Demona. Yeah. And this comes down like literally like a turn too soon. You had a good staff deck before rotation. Return all other exerted characters. Return all other exerted characters to their player's hand. Oh my god, it hits you? It hits you! This card sucks. This card sucks! I mean, no, this card sucks. It doesn't even work with staff. All other exerted characters to their player's hands. This thing should quest for 3 minimum. It is a actual crime that it doesn't quest for 3. I built a staff deck for Infinity Weekend and everyone wanted to fight me. I almost got a couple sets ago in Set Champs by a Emerald and Amethyst Maleficent staff deck. And I was playing Ruby Amethyst, so I was like, please stop. Please stop, please stop, please stop. I mean, yeah, don't exert before playing her, but that's the problem, right? Like, I guess you just don't exert and then you play her and then you Psych Rift and then... But you're having to shift onto this thing and like, they'll just Firefly Swarm / brawl her before you even get a chance to breathe. Shift targets with 2 strength is just like diabolical. It's awful. It is actually awful. And it's shift 5. So like I play this on 3 and I've exerted these things and it literally doesn't matter because I can't even shift her next turn. It's like they didn't want me to do the crimes. I wanted to do crimes. And they were like, no, you have to be responsible. I don't love that. But, so how was the weekend? I was kind of looking at ink decks here. Let's see if I can find it. Look at this. Let's make it tiny. Memory game. Tiny rules. You're like, is that a thing for ants? Why, yes. Yes, it is. San Diego CCQ was, I wanted to do crime. Always wanted to do crime. Trevelyan, is that for this weekend or is that your Maleficent staff deck? Oh yeah, it is the Maleficent staff deck. There's a Milo. There's a Milo. I see the vision. And then we're going to this Milo. Yeah, when this character is banished, return all the chosen. Yeah. Yep. Oh, man. We gotta talk about the Steel Song No Wheel list. I got it pulled up. This is now in my back pocket, and it's literally gonna be rent-free in my brain for a little bit. But let's see. Game Force. Where is it? There we go. Enchanted Citrus Clash. Let's see how many. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot. Let's see. Let's just go straight to it. For the vibes. I mean, shout out Lorgains, right? So over the weekend, I was spending the holiday with basically like 50% of Team Maelstrom, but so we had like a cookout and we played a bunch of board games, and it was really funny because while we were sitting there playing board games, I had like the semifinals and the finals on my phone, and I'm like watching, and we're like we're playing like Settlers of Catan, and we're like all playing all these other different board games, and I'm like watching it, and they're like, be present. I'm like, I'm trying to watch the game, Dad. And like, you know, and I'm like, oh, if Tiago gets it, then, you know. But then Lorgain's got it, and I was like, oh my god, he gets its invite. And then I'm like trying to watch it again, and then like all of a sudden I was just like, it was so exciting, but it was really funny because I'm in a room full of Disney Lorcana players, but we're all trying to like spend time together and like have like family board game night. But like, and then I would look and like Ryan would be on his phone, and I'd be like, you said to be present. He's like, I know, but I wanted to see what the standings are. And I was like, yeah. So it was like basically all of us trying to play board game night while also trying to watch like football at the same time, and like not able to like, and my phone was like in my lap where I was like watching the game. Like, so yeah, super huge congratulations to Lorgains. That was so exciting to see. And then Anatidae, I never can say their name right, but like with the Emerald Steel list, so I'm like super stoked to talk about all of it. Because all weekend they were like, be present, and I was like, I can't. I'm like, you guys are obsessed with this stuff too. But so yeah, this list I heard about. They're like, oh, there's a no wheel list, which I mean, that made so much sense to me because again, in this is what was funny to me. In this meta, you don't want a wheel. Like, it's crazy to try to do that because I beat him in the top 4 of last set champs with my Ruby Steel deck. See, there you go. Now you've beat a NACC qualified champion. So we love that. We love when we do that. But yeah, like a whole new world in this meta, just wheeling and giving dogs that many cards seems like the worst thing in the world. Now, I did see what happened to Emerald Steel, where he played like Vanessa into Cindy into like something else, and then he just beyond the horizon like turn 3 or 4 and basically took like Anatidae down from basically a full group of cards to 3. And that was just such a decisive, it reminds me of that like shift turn, like turn to a whole new world, where you're just completely screwed as a control deck because you needed your hand to be perfectly sculpted. So you mean you beat the CCQ champ who beat the multiple Golden Mickey winners? I mean, yeah, that Beyond the Horizon, it being a one of and him being able to pop that off as early as he did was so backbreaking to any control deck. And with Emerald Steel, your hand has to be perfect or your deck doesn't work. And Anatidae is such an amazing player that like they know how to make that deck work. But at the same time, when you get disrupted that early, it's basically GG's unless you draw exactly into, you know, Prince John, into Song, into Muses, into Song, into Ursula Deceiver, into Song. Like, your whole game plan is just gone at that point when you get discarded down to 3 that early. So yeah, congratulations to Daniel for beating the CCQ champ who beat multiple Golden Mickey winners. Look at that. But I love how a lot of people were calling this the princess deck, and I was talking to Zenulus, and I was like, oh my god, it's a princess deck. And he was like, it's not a princess deck. There's like Troubadour and Pete and stuff in it. I was like, there are more princesses than non-princesses in this deck. And you can't take that away because this card was doing work. And if this card is doing work, there's enough princesses in this sucker for it to make a difference. And this is inkable. Pete is a princess in my eyes. I mean, he's doing royalties work out there, but, and looking at this, like, this could have been Willow, but it's not. So that allowed for all of this synergy. You can get your, you know, he's not a princess, but Jesus. But you can get these huge, like, once this is on the board, man, this is crazy. You don't remember dogs in top 8? It was... I forget. I did it because it was Green Steel. It was a naughty day in the... into that. But yeah, Akud into Aerial or Beast is so good. Yeah, and that's like... God, that's so good. So you just like, you could throw this down. Obviously, this card is still obscene. I think that was, he had like a Troubadour, or Ursula, and then like a Cinderella Ballroom Cessation, and he was just like, 6 beyond the horizon. Like, whee! Pete, great in this meta because you got a lot of things trying to do some silly stuff. Obviously, more card draw, the ultimate card draw, additional card draw, filtering. The biggest house you've ever had to deal with ever. Like, unless World's Greatest Criminal Mind exactly, in a steel meta of a room, this thing sucks. Maybe you'll get hit by a Maldragon. But, like, getting rid of this card is one of the most annoying things you will ever have to do in a tournament. And then the fact that, by the way, it has this, whenever you play a song, this character may challenge ready character this turn. Shifting this early from an Aurora, like you just do this Cindy, you do a bunch of things, and then you just shift this sucker down and start singing songs. You're singing songs and you're drawing cards with Aerial. You're singing songs and you're destroying the will for your opponent to continue their turn. And then, by the way, if you have anything you've been trying to protect, this just smashes into it and gets rid of it. And it has resist +2. This card is so powerful. And there's a lot of different places where we didn't play her because she is a shift 5 and a lot of the stuff costs like this. But because of this Aurora, hey, she's a princess. It counts. And you're not bricking from the Willow. So, like, this was an amazing ad. And also shout out to Lore Games because this list is sort of weird, but it really just makes perfect sense, right? We don't have the Willow, so we were able to add, there's 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 uninkables, which is about probably as high as you really want to go. We're not having to throw Willow in there. All of our characters are inkable. And so the songs, which you don't really want to ink anyway, because you need the songs to make the deck function properly, they're the uninkable ones. So if you are inking Bare Necessities, that's sort of fine. Yeah, like Lorganes cooks. He does. And the thing is this looks like a respectable list that isn't... That's what I was going to say is like, we have our cooks, right? We definitely have our cooks in the kitchen and they do really, really well. But there's sometimes... This is a really cool example of like when one of our cooks locks the F in and is like, let me just play good cards in a good deck. And let me just like win the CCQ. Because I mean, I think it was like top 4 he beat Tiago, which Tiago was in dogs. But you know, you knew that there was a non-zero chance that you were going to run into dogs in Top Cut. So you were going to have ways to just outdo what they were doing. And this card is still just one of the most egregious cards in the meta. It's insane. The fact that this sucker costs 4 is insane. Yeah, these are just like highly powerful songs. And I think everybody forgets about Bare Necessities, but man, this card is busted. And being able to get this Aerial out. So basically between the Bare Necessities and the Aerial, you are just digging through your deck over and over and over again. And if you're playing this, if you're like getting Aerial and the Bare Necessities, then at a certain point, especially if you Beyond the Horizon, at a certain point, you just kind of know how your deck is stacked and you know where your cards are because you've been filtering through the sucker. And if you actually get a Beast Tragic Hero out, you know, if he meets an Along Came Zeus, fine, whatever. You have so many other... There's so much redundancy in this deck of filtering and card draw and just value. There's so much value in this. I think that we saw that there was a dogs problem, right? Like, there was a dogs problem. And the prophecy that Rochelle had on the Lorecast last week came to fruition, you guys. Our soothsayer Rochelle said, what about Green Steel? What about Green Steel? And I remember I actually discussed this at length with Braden a few times last week because I was like, well, what about Green Steel? Because I know at the very beginning, the Loungers were really heavy into Infinity testing. And that was something that they really prided themselves on, is really kind of diving into that format. And for all of the data that they were sending back, Dogs was gone. Dogs was an unplayable tramp. You could not do it. And the reason that is because they were playing so much Prince John that you just can't play tramp. And so in that early testing, we all got lured into this false sense of security because we're like, well, Prince John, like in the Loungers meta, Tramp wasn't doing well. And that's because of the high majority of the Loungers started off with Emerald Steel. Because like you've got like the Rat in there, you've got Braden in there, you've got like, I mean, there's phenomenal players in there. And they were really testing heavily in Infinity, and they were having a lot of fun. And then all of a sudden we're seeing Chernadogs come back, and we saw this like these tournament results, and it's like all these people are playing dogs and they're getting away with it. Why? You know? And I did say that I would love to ban Tramp, especially for core, just get it out of here. I don't think that Tramp needs to be banned in Infinity. The only reason why I would want to ban in Infinity is because I like wanted to like not see the card anymore. Like I'm just sick of looking at Tramp, right? I don't know, it sounded like a doubter when Rochelle was saying it last week. Yeah, but then like there is things like I can kind of doubt that. But the thing is like I talked to Braden about it and I doubted it because if this deck is good, why aren't they all still playing it? And so that was another reason why. And so I asked Braden about it. I think I asked him on Jeremy's Spaces last Friday. It was switched, and talked to him again even in here. Like, why aren't people playing Emerald Steel if it's just the natural predator to dogs? And so is it the only predator to dogs, but it's not a viable deck otherwise? Or like, what is the answer to that? Because if that were the case, all of the Loungers would have just continued to like run Green Steel, Emerald Steel. And what Braden said was this deck is obscenely hard to play. And I think that that's very true. I've seen this deck set up as much as it possibly can and then just not draw the songs and not do what it wants. But now you have things like Max Goof, but you have to know this deck is very, very difficult to play because you know, you get the muses out and everything becomes easier, but it does take some setup. So you have to get yourself there to begin with. You also have to know how to recycle your songs properly. This card is incredible. I saw this card and I was like, huge shout out to Braden for having this in his list. And then, you know, a Naughty Day, like they all do they're Loungers, right? But, and being able to get this back with Max Goof, this is what annihilated the Snowfort deck on stream. And, or no, not the Snowfort deck. Yeah, it was dogs with Snowfort, which is, by the way, the next natural evolution of the thing. Putting Snowfort in dogs. Ta-da! You know? It's just all of a sudden better, and it gives you an edge in the mirror. Taking out the Chromacon and accounting for how much other Emerald and Amber that are just floating around. But I saw a Naughty Day on stream basically say, has set my heart, and I lost my mind. I was at the table, like I said, we were all playing board games, and I was like, he played it because you need more songs in this list to trigger muses. That is muses with a critical mass of songs. The fact that they're only 21 seems low, but that's, you know, hey, you do what you can. Triggered this and then got it back with Max Goof and took out the second Snowfort, and it tilted the dogs Snowfort player off of the planet. Like visibly tilted them because they were like not prepared for this matchup because it is so incredibly oppressive when you're playing any kind of aggressive low to the ground aggro deck, because it's just like if you just find a song or you find Max Goof, it's just, yeah, he gave up. Like you saw the light draining out of his eyes when he played that. It was crazy. Woohoo! Oh hi. Thanks for the follow, guys. Be cool. But yeah, the dogs players have lighteners. Listen. But being like, this card is so incredible, like such a amazing thing to put in there because there was a viable crash out. Because here's the thing, this is the tech card that nobody wants to put in their deck. This is the tech card that's silly. This is the tech card that feels bad because you're like, what if I blah, blah, blah. However, the thing that's really good about Has Set My Heart with the Max Goof that we saw on stream is it just works with muses. So, did Zealer call following after said there was Rochelle Rosario? Oh, I was like, the prophecy that was foretold by Rochelle last weekend hath come to pass. And again, like, shout out to Lore Games, because again, Lore Games went into this deck and won and did unholy things and was just kind of prepared for it. I don't know if the Dogs player was prepared for this because, like I said, the Lounge was the only one playing this deck. And the reason, so like last week after it was discussed on the Lorecast about like Emerald Steel being the counter to it, I asked Brayden, who, you know, they basically had, you know, like the most reps onto Emerald Steel. Like, why is nobody playing this deck? You guys were playing it originally, and we all said that Tramp was bad because of Prince John. But then now you all jumped off of it and you're playing other decks. And they're like, well, it doesn't have a ton of game into the other decks. And it's also very difficult to play properly because you do see, like, you only have the 2 max goofs, you have the 2 Linnies, you only have 1, like, Headless Horse, you only have 1 of this card. So you really need to know. And there's only 1 Along Came Zeus because you're kind of stacked on uninkables and having to ink cards. So basically, it came down to this deck is just difficult to play. And a lot of people pick it up and get like a 70% win rate on it and go, it's not good enough. And then they move on to what they're more comfortable with. But Brayden was basically kind of like, this deck takes a lot of reps. And once you know how to navigate it, you're always playing from behind, and you can never count Emerald Steel out until the end of the game. Until you just straight off, like, you know, you just lose. The Curse Rider was interesting to see, but at the same time, like, if you're playing it at the very end and they have no cards, and you have a bunch of cards, this effect is completely negated, right? When you play this character, you draw 3 cards and then discard 3 cards at random. If you spent the entire game discarding them and bouncing their stuff, like, maybe they have cards in hand, but also they probably don't. So you're the one getting the effect off of this. So I like this as a one of, because it's a huge body that could sing, you know, any number of songs. So this is the deck that I think people might dust off their, you know, Enchanted, Ursula Deceivers of All, and their Diablos. But I don't know if they're going to have enough reps on this sucker before ETB this weekend. Because again, this sometimes you get set up and you try to commit to a line, and I think a lot of Emerald Steel players from before really laid heavily on Diablo, and you just can't do that because this card is not as good as it used to be because there are so many efficient ways of getting rid of this card. So if you kind of go all in and really just lay heavily off of the Diablo and you don't have your backup plan already ready, then you're basically saying, okay, my game's over. So I think there are some new play lines and ways to kind of get around this. And obviously, Lenny Toy Binoculars, he's a new card. So you want to try to leverage this and use it properly. And I don't know if many people have a lot of experience doing that yet. Like, even for me, I'm like, well, maybe he's just double singing, which is, you know, like your 5 and 6 copy of the Ursula Deceiver of All. So you're just getting that double sing ability again, which would then trigger the Muses again. So this is a deck that I don't know how many people are going to be able to just pick up and pilot as efficiently as a Naughty Day did. So, but shout out to them. Because that Dogs player did just feel like, oh God. When the Has Set My Heart happened, it was clearly visibly shook. Just shook. So, but For the Vibes is a hilarious name, so congratulations to Lorgain again. And then Tiago. So Tiago here, his is a very, okay, so he did play Snow Fort. I was wondering if he was playing, and he does have Tramp Street Smart Dog. So like Nani apparently is like the best card in the deck. So there's that. Dale only a 2 of. So he's basically taking the best cards from Dogs and the best cards from Snow Fort and blended it together. I'm not really seeing anything crazy different. Has Set My Heart was played as JDZ was all audibly bringing up doubting me. That's crazy business. I saw Brayden showed me his list, I think last week, and I saw Has Set My Heart, and I was like, that is diabolically clever because you need such a critical mass of songs to make Muses work. And then that card just does what it's supposed to do. And regardless of whether there's an item to banish, you can still get your like Muse's trigger. So it just makes so much sense in a deck that wants songs to begin with. But yeah, like audibly doubting it. Yeah. Like, hey, like I said, the prophecy has been foretold. But this was a bummer because like Tiago, I think it was top 4. So it was Tiago versus Lorganes, which is like, no, this is the worst timeline because you want Tiago to get his invite, but you also want Lorganes to get his invite. But he got taken down by the Amber Steel for the Vibes deck. But I think this is a very interesting blend of like the dogs. Like it has all of the strong recursion with the dogs. It has the Snowfort, which is like the most annoying card in the world. It's got this. Does it have Rapunzel? Yep. So the Rapunzel here, you have the shift. There's a lot of things. Yeah, a lot of things that hold damage here. Yeah, this is literally just like, oops, all good cards. Oops, all good cards piloted by Tiago. More Fort Dogs deck. Same thing here. Yep, oops, all good cards. Tiago still has ETB and Indy. That's true. That's true. He has, which is like literally, I can't believe it's like a few days from now. Everybody's going to be in Canada for ETB's CCQ, and then they're also going to be in Houston, Texas, or Dallas, Texas, for the Charlie's Collectible Show 25K, I do believe. Shout out to Charlie's being all the way in Texas, or like, bring it back to Atlanta so I can go. That's a crazy thing to call it. Who was this? Mr. Blue Jam. Okay. Oh, this was another thing that was really interesting to me is how good Oswald seems to be in this meta. Because I don't know why people aren't running early disruption for two-strength characters in this meta, but him being a 2/1, you think that this card would get destroyed. Like putting this in your deck and building your deck to do what this deck is doing. Like maybe you get one trigger off of it. He does work before Storm removes him anyway. I mean, and I guess that's the thing. Like maybe like he comes down and then you make sure that when he comes down, you could ramp twice that turn. And so then you're at least getting 2 Oswald triggers, which might like propel you to the goal that you need to be anyway. That's what I'm saying. It's wild that he's viable at all, but like kind of Mog, you know, you're right. You can get his effect immediately. So basically I save Oswald and maybe like we play to the board. We get down a Bell with a Popsicle in turn 1. We get down a Liquidator. We're like gumming you up with Sisu. Maybe we get a Scrooge onto the board. And then, I don't know, like a Fishbone Quill. And then I throw Oswald. I sing a How Far I'll Go. I'll Fishbone Quill. And then, so like maybe, and then I'll link for turn. So then I get 3 Oswald triggers off of that. And if you get 3 Oswald triggers and you hit all 3 times, then I mean, that's just enough value to where maybe I didn't play him on turn 2, but I closed out the game with him. Because then the next turn I just play Tamatoa Dime and win. So I can kind of see if you're strategically using the Oswald as opposed to he's not a turn 2 play. Well, he's never a turn 2 play, right? Like he's not. Don't be doing that. But he's not like a turn 3 play. He's a later setup kind of like. He's what you do the turn before you win the game essentially. Like you've controlled the game as much as possible. Then you throw Oswald, get a ton of value, and then the next time you get Tamatoa Dime. So I can kind of get that. You just have to like adjust the way you see him because if as soon as he's on the board, Fire the Cannon, Strength, Angel, anything, breathing, you know, perceiving him for too long, and Oswald is out of existence. Did Lorganes just dodge Snow Vortex? Actually, that's a good... No, because he played Tiago and he beat Tiago in top 4. So, we didn't get to see this match on screen, like on stream, but it was literally Lorganes against Tiago, and this is a Snowfort deck. And I think everybody was like, okay, if Tiago wins, which is, I mean, sure, and he just didn't. So I'd really like to... Namari disrupted the Snowfort strategy. Who did we... Oh yeah, because he was on the Illumineers last night. Was he able to kind of like touch on that? Namari just being massive, because then you're throwing, and then, Yeah, he might... I know he was on the Illumineers last night, so I would love to hear... I had to go to bed because it was late, but I'd love to hear his take on that. Because obviously, resist is about the most annoying thing in the world to... And we don't have any item removal. Very brave. Very brave. It's a beat stick in the deck, but that's the thing is like, He mentioned that Namaria hits hard enough, but that means they're already exerting sideways. I mean, and it's not like they're running back at it, but like if they're sideways, they're already kind of getting you. But the fact that Namari doesn't get by under the sea, and there's no Mickey in the deck either, I don't think. So there's nothing that could like realistically shrink her enough. Yeah, that makes sense. Because there's so much shrink in regular dogs that Namari might not be good, but I mean, there's none in Fort, so... Interesting. Pudge controls the weather. Oh, it's Charter Dogs. With Pudge? Yes. I was like, what should be no Pudge in it? And that would be diabolical. Could also rip Fort with the Bare Necessities. Oh, yeah! Well, they're not really getting Steel Song early since they can pick off early plays with Storm Rage on. Yeah, that's true. Like, you're not able to set up because you're not able to stick the board because Steel is such a great counter to all of those 2 willpower things you got going on. So yeah, just control early and then build up your thing. Nani's just a beat stick, and then they're forced to turn sideways because they know they can't under the sea you. Because again, you have like Shift Cinderella and, you know... yeah, except for the other... Yeah, Lady does have 3 willpower. You can get there. This is crazy to me. A gust of wind and are making a wish. But I mean, you just do that. Is there not the... Did you not put the... There's a lot of Lilos in here, but we didn't put the... I want to get that Lilo and Stitch strategy, like, popping off. I feel like that's going to be like a post-rotation thing. Is where you start putting all of the Lilo and Stitch cards together and being like, holy crap, this is strong. Probably not as strong as toys, though, but could be good. Let's see. Pudge, Steel Song Control. All right, so here's another Steel Song. Is this the same? Okay, so 2 Beyond the Horizons. 1 Keep the Ancient Ways. So this one has Angel. Ah, yeah, you didn't go the Princess route. And then you also didn't put... So this is something that I think is very interesting that we noticed with Lorgain's deck. He has all of his characters inkable, and we're not using Willow because all of your songs are so egregiously uninkable. But I love that he added the Aurora holding court because it did give him that like ramp effect. So it gave him an advantage over this kind of stock list. I like it. I like it a lot. Diabolical genius. In a good way. Dogs want Molestar. He's like, dude, I'm just playing the good deck. Finnick. I think, yeah, Finnick is probably the good tech for the weekend. Thomas, do we have a Dale in here? No, we just like Thomas. We just like throwing him in there. I wonder why Thomas. Oh my god. Okay. Molestar is a troll. 1 Little John, 1 Nala, and 1 Thomas. My man couldn't decide. Instead of 3 Little John or 3 Nala or 3 Thomas, he just threw 1 of each in there. And that's insane. That's crazy business. Is that like good or bad? Because your opponent's like, well, how many Little Johns do you have in there? And you're like, only once. Yeah, Aurora is so great in Steel Song Infinity because you can turn to Aerial. That's what I'm saying. I was like, if you play Willow, like, you're going to get that ramp advantage. But at the same time, like, if your deck is mostly princesses, Aurora is just going to work. And nobody was really playing Fire the Cannons this weekend, so your Aurora is not getting destroyed. The only thing is, if you're on the draw, don't play her into an opposing Sandy Ballroom Sensation. Just don't do it. And you're good. But this is diabolical. Oh my god. Yeah. It's a good deck. It's a good deck until you run into Emerald Steel. Let's see. Hockety Pockety. Hilarious. Where's the Merlin? Oh, no Merlin. Oh, fine. All right. That's pretty chess. Yeah. This is just a deck that does a thing that we've all seen before. Oh, except for that. Merlin's card. Oh, okay, Hockety Pockety. There it is. I was like, where is the Hockety and the Pockety? It's there. It's in the Merlin's carpet bag. God, that card is like, it's crazy how good that card is, but it's also crazy how much and how uninkable it is. But it's just like, God, it's the value of that card is insane. Yep. Trying to do traditional things there. This is my favorite part after, like, I mean, obviously I love doing, like, the commentary and I love doing, you know, like, watching the games and being there and being a part of, like, the, like, excitement and everything. But then just dissecting everything that happened afterwards and, like, why did this happen the way that it happened? And how did this happen over this? And, you know, did this help? And I like that the winning lists are not just, like, stock. Okay, see the three Little John. Molestar, you're crazy for that. The one Little John, the one Nala, and the one Thomas is like my favorite thing I've ever seen. Because now you're starting, like, top 16 is starting to be very, like, these are the decks, right? Like, these are just kind of like stock decks. And then once we get up here, though, there's like things different, like the, you know, Unset My Heart, the, like, the Aurora Holding card. Like there are cards in these lists that are just like a little different than these other lists that, you know, like they did well, but they just were kind of, you know, they're just kind of like what you would expect. I do love this list though. I think, oh God, I love Olaf. I build the Lord Drain deck to where just like, I can't win, but neither can you. Let's see. Old Reliable. Yeah, that's exactly. It's like, it's just old Reliable. You didn't do much to it. So you kind of ended in the same spot that you would, but then everybody else, they kind of adapted. I think this is a very interesting thing because now we get to see, look at this. We get to see who's doing what. Oh, this is the Muses, right? Yes, this is the Muses Emerald and Sapphire deck. This thing, it just, like, it makes sense, but it's also like, oh, you genius, you. Because you're like, Clarabelle, sure, Tipo, sure, that one's sure. Oh, wait, the Muses, and then the Alien Pirate, and then the Max Goof is a wild thing to do, but I mean, you might as well, right? And then you got the Ink Geyser. This deck looks super fun. Because you're just singing songs and doing this, but you have so much ink to be playing with, like, the big cards that we hardly ever get to play with. And this card is just a house. This card is, like, way better than I thought it was going to be. The Max Goof, like, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. The only problem with Max Goof is it's going to get, like, you know, Zeus bolted into the ground. But I thought this was going to be two of the, like, the Rebellious Teen Max Goof, but no, we got Chart Topper in here. Woo! Wild. Fair, green, purple. That ain't, that is a crazy thing for you to be doing. Yep. You couldn't pay me to do this. You couldn't pay. Sabotage is wild. Sabotage is wild. I respect it. I respect it. I wish this deck would have done better. Nothing but respect for the Sabotage. Chernadogs. Yeah. Was this Ed? Imported deck. Oh my god, he's killing me with the names. Oh, so he's playing Oswald as well. Interesting. I mean, like, in theory, Oswald should never work, but again, we kind of went over that. If you're playing it in the right way and you're trying to get the value later and it sitting on the board isn't contingent for you to play, or for you to win the game, I mean, it's a great value engine if you play it later with Fishbone Quill and some other ways to ramp. Which would just be Fishbone Quill. And that's it, because this deck This deck doesn't ramp. Okay, hold on. I just got so incredibly happy. Okay. Okay. Okay, check it out. So, this is something that I've been talking about since we heard about rotation, since we've kind of gone through this. This is fascinating to me because it's basically saying I'm going to play to the board because I'm going to play Popsicle in 1, and then I'm going to play Bell. That's my turn 1. Turn 2, we're going to play Liquidator. Turn 3, I'm going to play Oswald, and then I'm going to ink and hopefully hit an item because I have 30 items in the deck. Turn 4, maybe I play a Popsicle, and then I play a Sisu to take care of one of your things, right? Turn, like, maybe, and then, like, as we're inking, we have enough Oswald triggers. Hopefully that guy survived. So now I can play a free Scrooge McDuck. So now Scrooge is onto the board. I have Telespheres maybe on the board. I also have... I have redundancy with my Sapphire Coil. So my Sisu's Daring Visitors are basically Dragonfires, and they're hitting literally anything and everything onto this. I mean, I'm so sad this deck didn't do better because it is actually ingenious. This deck makes me really happy. And then you have your Tamatoa and the Empowered Sibling. So now the Empowered Sibling can shift onto that. And because you have your Hidden Trap and your Sapphire Coil, you're literally making sure that everything on the board forever and ever is going to be there. But this is the huge thing. We're not ramping on 2. We're not ramping on 2. And because we're not ramping on 2, we have this ability to play to the board, and we just have to have a good curve. We don't have to miss something and get ruined for it. Because then you're getting so much value with this Oswald that, like, the free doesn't need to come with the extra ink. The free is coming from the fact that you're just getting your Oswald triggers just for playing the game. It's a little more fragile because it does say, hey, Oswald has to stick on the board, which is probably why it didn't do better because of all the steel decks in Top Cut. But the philosophy behind this deck is phenomenal. And this is a deck that took the, hey, we're not going to be able to ramp on 2 problem that's going to come up in rotation and said, fine, I'll adapt. And that's my favorite thing about this right here. Because everybody's like, well, we might get a reprint of the turn 2 ramp, blah, blah, blah. But if you look at all the Sapphire cards that they've given us so far, the earliest you're really ramping is on turn 2 if you sing or hard play 1 jump ahead. But everything else is on turn 3 or even 4. So I love this deck. Play to the board. Establish. And then win if your win con doesn't get blown up by steel. But listen. It's a step in the right direction. It's a step in where maybe the future of core could possibly be, and I think that's really exciting. So, shout out Ed, as always. This deck is so mean. Go fast. Go fast, never look back. I don't think there's, like, enough instant lore gain. My kid played Ed round 2, but he was able to stay competitive and go 1-2. Nice! Oh, that's so exciting! How did they feel after they played? Were they, like, kind of nervous, or were they like, haha? Also, tell me about that deck. How did it work? Like, did it seem to function? I think we need to make sure that the officials do... Oh! Wait. Thank you for the subscription. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription, Bo. Yeah. Oh, I thought I turned it down, but apparently it was not turned down. But again, that means, Bo, you get to pick a card. You get to pick a card. It is time. Or you can let Disney Lorcana pick one if they wanted to, but yeah. Thank you, Bobby. You get it. You get it. So we have Where is it? Oh, right. Blech. I gotta find it. Everything is awful. There we go. We got this. So you get to pick one card. Are you want? Okay, so yeah, Disney Lorcana. You get to pick any card at all, and it is the idea is to stump me. No, I don't have to get all of it right. Wait, how many did you sub? How many did you sub? Oh my god. Oh my god, you actual madman. Oh my god. You subbed. So yeah, you have to pick any card in the game. Oh my god, I can't read. And I have to get the entire... Yes, I have to get cost, inkable or uninkable. I have to get ink color and what it does. I'm fried, you guys. I'm fried. Also, you guys get 3 points for that. So, shout out to Bo. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You can just type it in there. Yeah, you type in the name of the card and then like the sub name, like, or the variant name. And also, can you tell me, is it variant name or is it sub... Like, Daisy Duck is the name of it, and then Donald's Date is the variant name? The subtitle? Thank you. Version! Yes! Okay, thank you. Version name. I've been calling them variants like they're from Loki. So yeah. So just the name and the version name. And then I have to tell you whether the cost, it's on inkable or inkable, ink color, and what it does. Hey! Everyone, your best behavior. We weren't doing that. Oh, it's a hype train, though. Listen, we are super hype. And then you guys, thank you, Bo. You guys get 3. A couple minutes is crazy. Oh my god, okay. You guys get 3 points towards the giveaway. And then Disney Lorcana is going to try to cook me with guessing. A couple minutes is insane. A couple minutes is insane. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. All right. 2 more points to a pack opening. Well, not a pack opening. 2 more points to a legendary giveaway. So you'll have to choose which one that you want, because I have a few legendaries that I need to give away. Always on your best behavior. I feel like you're not. I feel like you can be. Let's go! Oh, thank you so much. I needed to pass on. You need to... listen. Okay, Snake Chips, you also need to be in your... Dang it! Okay, you need to be on your best behavior. Raya Headstrong. Okay. Headstrong is crazy. I'm going to go with it. It's a Ruby card, so that's pretty cool. Headstrong. Which one is Headstrong? Oh, this is rough. Headstrong is Ruby. Headstrong is so annoying. Watch it not be Ruby. Oh, is it Steel? No. It's Hydrate. Maybe if I hydrate, my brain will work better and I'll remember this card that I think I've read once in my entire life. No! Okay. If it's Ruby, I might get it. If it's Steel, I'm already wrong. And we're going to say it's uninkable. And you use that Raya all the time in your hero deck. It's not the Unexerty one. That's not it at all. Because that's that Ruby one that, you know, every time you... Well, no, once per turn when you ink. Okay, it's not that Raya. Headstrong has to be something else. In your hero deck? Is that the one where whenever it banishes something in a challenge, you can ready it? She's a hero? Wait. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I was thinking Indamari. Well, hold on. No, I wasn't. I was thinking... No. They're not the same character. Okay. It's Ruby. Probably. It is... Headstrong. It's not the ready one, right? Determine something. Are you talking about the not the ready one, but like whenever you Because there's the combo that you can do where you put, I mean, you shouldn't, but where you put Raya on like Thebes or something, or Beast Castle, and then you can throw that Raya in over and over again. Or maybe that's just because of the other effects in the deck. What have I done? Reginald! Ruby still isn't here right now. Oh, man. It costs 4. It's uninkable. It's... Oh, Snake, excuse me. Wait, okay. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's probably why you know what this Raya is, isn't it? Okay, Snake Chips. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah. It's uninkable. It costs 4. It's Ruby. It says whenever this and it challenge and banish, then you can ready it. It's not. That's not what it is. That's not what it is at all. You guys. Oh my god, that's gonna look so crazy. Okay, Raya, please at least be headstrong. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you may ready this character. She get. Oh wait, hold up. Oh, but it was 3, not 4. No. Oh, it's not. It was inkable. It's cost 3, not 4. And then during your turn, whenever this character is banished in another challenge, in a challenge, you ready this, and then she can't quest for the rest of this turn. I knew it, but I didn't know it. Oh, you guys. Oh God.
Flawless victory. Fatality.
You guys actually. You got me. That was really loud too. I apologize. Oh, okay. Well, actually, that's hilarious because now, oh my god, now Disney Lorcana gets gets to be put into the Chaos Crew. So that's actually my favorite thing that's ever happened. Is Disney Lorcana gets to be put into the Chaos Crew. That's wild. Let's go, Spartan Sickles! Oh, Spartan, please, no, chill. No, chill. Oh, no. All right. Oh, my gosh. This is so funny. All right. All right. You guys. Okay. Look what you started, Bo! Okay. All right. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the subscriptions. And then now, well, now you've triggered the giveaway and you get to pick a card. And you might actually get to put your name back on the list. Because didn't you get, oh no, you didn't get dethroned. Oh, you just went your name higher? Okay, that's crazy business. That's crazy business. Oh, can't believe I got a shout out that. Yeah, you're like, that was a cool thing too. That Emerald Steel, was it Dawn? What? Spartan, I need you to just chill. I need you to chill. What's up, Kubit? I got a chance to look at it, but then I immediately forgot about it because my weekend imploded. Tweedledee and Tweedledum is Strange Storytellers. I mean, that is the Ruby Emerald card, right? So that's the Ruby Emerald card that says you need to be on top. You want to be on top. You can't let Disney Lorcana be at the top of the Chaos Crew, which the implications of that is hilarious. I love that so much. And I love that Disney Lorcana and then Kimberly Ann. So... yeah, thank you so much for the subscriptions, but not thank you for this Duel Ink card that I've seen. It has to do with damage, okay? Damaged characters do something at points in time. God, come on. This is hard. Because I don't think anybody's ever played this. And if you have played this, you were playing a very specific deck, and it was the Alice in Wonderland deck. And shout out to you. So, this is where I'm at right now. This is my nightmare. This gives me anxiety. Did you guys ever play Kingdom Hearts as a kid? This is the battle for Sephiroth. Whew. I remember this card for a while. It was misbehaving on Dreamboard. Oh, okay. So let's see. Emerald and Ruby. I just wanted to, like, when somebody, yeah. When somebody gifted the 5 subs and I had to do an impossible card, I wanted it to be the most scarring boss challenge that I ever had as a child. Which, like this is just like on repeat. Like it just instantly increases my anxiety, if I'm being honest. So all I got is Ruby and Emerald, man. Ruby, Emerald, 6 cost, inkable. Whenever you play this character, chosen damage character has to do a dance. Whenever play this character, if you have, nope, huh? I'm like trying to think of like Alice in Wonderland, Alice in Wonderland themed stuff. I'm like, if you have a Queen of Hearts and nope, it's like my brain is like the telephone game where I have it, but it's going to just basically. I have to, like, my brain just, like, runs the actual answer through a blender. Oh, it's a 5 cost 4/4. Whatever this character quest, you may return damaged characters to the player's hand. Huh. Like, Bo's like, this card might actually be bad. Whatever this character's quest. Okay, well, first of all, I got it, like...
Flawless victory.
Wrong.
Fatality.
Completely wrong. Completely wrong. Except for I got the ink color, and that makes me happy. But whenever this character quests, you may return chosen damaged character to their player's hand. If it's the characters. Oh, like, oh, Malicious, Mean, and Scary, and then quest with Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and then just, like, start bouncing all of their stuff. That would be diabolical. My quest for 2 at least, but... You really would have to have it in like a... I mean, so like, right, it's a dual link. So the problem is you're playing it in an Emerald and Ruby deck. And right now the only viable-ish Ruby and Emerald deck is like an action deck. So this isn't really helping you a lot. Unless you are playing Malicious, Mean, and Scary. Which at that point, let's just throw Prince Philip in it, I guess. I don't know. All right, you got me. Every time I'm like, hold up, I might be able to do this. I might be okay. But I'm not. Not okay. But you guys, also, we get to do the giveaway. So you guys get to choose which card you want to be on the giveaway. So we have a Buzz, some Meridas, 2 Mr. Incredibles. You get to choose one of these cards, but we have a Buzz, an Ursula, 2 Meridas, the Queen, Dale, or 2 Mr. Incredibles. Not all of them. That's insane. So we got 1 vote from Merida. We got 1 vote from the same person from Dale. I think that's cheating. You guys gotta agree on it. This is my favorite part. This is my favorite. You guys don't want Ursula Dealmaker? That's crazy. Just like throw that on the wheel. So we have 1 vote for Dale. Okay, so 2 votes for Dale. Okay, Bobby needs another Dale. Dale. All right, let's get Dale onto the wheel here. And thank you so much for everybody that that donated. Thank you. Thank you. Got Fried. You got, oh, Spartan. Hold. We got to do this now. Hold. This is the important part. Because Spartan needs to be at the top of the list. He couldn't stand seeing Disney Lorcana at the top of the list. Couldn't stand it. And then couldn't stand it. All right, so we're going to do Dale. So we're going to go Wheel of Names. And all right, so bonk. All right, so you didn't miss anything. You're just in time for a giveaway. So really, you're winning already, but not yet. So basically, if you would like to be entered into this giveaway, to the memory game. Did we not get the memory game? Memory game. It's here. It has rules and they're tiny. There we go. So this is the memory game. Ta-da! You have a Dale playset already, so you're just gonna... Okay, so... well, Disney Lorcana, if you get an extra entry if you want. But Spartan Sickles, you also do as well. And Bo, you do as well. So, you guys get extra entries. But if you want, you can go ahead and enter the giveaway for Dale right now. Because this is for everybody. It's just if you donate and if you gift a sub and then you stump me, then you get extra entries. And then you also get to be part of the Chaos Crew. So there's that. You only get floor cards. Okay, so if you would like to be thrown into the giveaway for Dale, just put exclamation point Dale. And I don't know. That's just going to help me. Just exclamation point Dale. I'll give you guys a few minutes so I can get the... Okay, so somebody else gets it this time. I feel like you have just like Dale's like as coasters in your house. Like they're just everywhere. Just like so many Disney Lorcana cards. All right. So we're going to go Dale. We're going to go Dale. Bo, would you like an extra entry for your Dale? Oh, well, we don't need to do that. Let's see. I can save the extra for next time. Yes, if you remind me. But you got to be cool about it, man. Just be cool. Be cool. Hungry for lore. We're getting you in there. Boop. It's a Dale. All right. Snake chips. It's a Dale. All right. And Reginald. I see you. I see you, Reginald. Enter only one time. Correct. I am doing it manually, so I'll catch you. I'll catch you. If you would like to enter into the giveaway, make sure that you are putting exclamation point Dale into the chat so I can get you on this wheel. Wheel of Dale. I cannot say Dale properly. Every time I say it, it's Dale. And it's becoming a problem. Like, they get the Dale on the board. Ooh, that's bad. Corbett, let's get you in here. Some people are like, Dolly! Ooh, double voice! Thank you for the subscription! Let's get Corbett in here. All right, and oh goodness, there's 2 new challengers. 2 new challengers. Crap. You guys are wild. All right, so Corbett, you get to pick a card, and also Double Voice, you get to pick a card. Let's go. I only have to get one thing right because you guys have been frying me in half. But let me make sure. Let me make sure. So we've got. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Ooh, Chatin Kamikaze. We love that for you. Let me make sure. We got Snake Chips, Reginald, Bobby. Bobby, how did you? We got Bobby, Bo, Trevelyan, Cobbett, Spartan Sickles, Daniel. I am Emerald Weapon. Boop. And then we have 4 months from Double a Voice. You've been hanging out and putting up with me for that long. That's crazy. Cobat, you as well. Oh, you gifted a sub. Let's see. So, oh, the dance party is getting close. Oh dear, oh dear. Evie, do you want to be in on the giveaway for the Dale? I'll throw you in there. And then you can just tell me you don't want to be in there. Wait, what's going on? We're doing a giveaway, Double a Voice. Oh, you're just showing that your resub happened? Well, I appreciate that. Let's see, Dale. There's a giveaway. This is going to be stuck in my head all day. Good! Good. And then also... Let's see. You just put Dale. I figured it out. Awesome. I don't want to be... Oh, you don't need it? Okay, so Double Voice is fine on that. But pick a card. Pick a card. And then Cobat, you also get to pick a card. And then you guys get 2 more points. Oh, wait, he's already gone. Who actually needs the Dale? Who, like, needs... Iconic Merida? Wait. That's a steel, uninkable, 5-cost character that says... Oh my god, what does it say? It says... I actually don't know the pure wording on Merida. That's actually insane. Hold up. It's a memory game, but at the same time, I think you kind of... But I mean, hey, you needed to get one... I need to get one thing. And so she's steel, she's uninkable, she costs 5. So that's 3 things. But her ability is something to the effect of, like, whenever you do damage, you can do, like, 3 more instances of damage. Holy! That's not cool, guys. Oh my gosh. New cards! No! And I can't even spell Merida, so how would I ever find out? I guess we'll never know. Listen, remembering is fine, but spelling is the worst. You literally just put it. You don't have to pick a... if you want to pick a card, you can. Okay, when you play this character, you may return action card from 3 arrows from your discard to your hand. Whenever one of your actions deals damage to opposing character, deal 2 damage to that character. My goodness. I got uninkable 5-drop and steel card, but the ability just went... So, thank God it was only 1 sub. Woo! Would have been fried. Yeah. That's so crazy. Alright, let's take a look at the wheel here. I'll hide this. That way, if you make sure you can find your name. If you want to be in the giveaway, make sure you see your name. Make sure that you see your name. Oh, you don't have to make it easy. It could be anything. It could even be a boat. Or a longboat. Madam Mim Fox. That is a inkable 3-cost amethyst 4/3 that says, oh, you don't want it, Evie? Boop. That says, whenever you play this character, you must bounce return chosen character of yours back to your hand. Oh, Spencerina, thank you. Or banish this character. And if I didn't get all of that right, then I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. Oh, I always want it, but I don't need it. Well, I mean, hey, listen, it's for fun. It's for fun. We'll put you in there, and if you win, then you get to choose who you give it to. How about that? Then you can donate to somebody else. But it's for fun, because we're doing single elimination, you guys. We're doing last man standing. Counselors Arcana. Ugh. Listen, we went to R&B. Thank you for this follow, TV. If you want to be in the giveaway, let me know. We were at R&B's house, and he was doing barbecue. And he had, like, macaroni and cheese and, like, baked beans. And, like, the food was so good. The cornbread was amazing. And he's like, I don't like... he's like, I don't like coleslaw with barbecue. And, like, Humble was like, I also hate coleslaw. And I was like, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. And I looked up, and they were both looking at me. And I was like, that's not what we're doing here. So I'm scarred for life, but We have a couple more minutes for the giveaway. Also, is so nasty. RM BBQ is so good. Is so actually good. Should be using Bobby's spinner. I tend to do better on his wheel. Wait, Bobby, you have a spinner? Coleslaw is not great. Whoa, what coleslaw? What is your opinion? I don't actually like coleslaw. I don't really. TD, Strenius, do you want to be in the giveaway? Do you need another Dale? Also, Disney Lorcana and Spartan Sickles dethrones you off of the Chaos Crew list. I don't know if you noticed that, but things have been happening in here. Things have been happening. Is the Devil's no, the Devil's Lettuce is not that. Okay, sure. So we'll put you on there as another human, and then you can give it away if you like Eevee. I just want to put more on there. Lorebot has everything. Stream says live pick winners. Okay, well let's not. Let's just. I don't want to make everybody do it again because I just did it. Welcome to me. So when are we gonna address the banning of Tramp? Oh, we kind of did. We kind of did. Let's see. Oh, this is cool. Oh my God, Bobby, you're like actually the GOAT. Okay, so we have this. We'll use Bobby's. Well, I mean, listen, we're at 11, so after we do this giveaway, you guys start off with 1 point towards the next giveaway. So there's that. I was reading a wheel with Twitch integration, so chat just uses the command to do it. Yeah, that was apparently that's Bobby. He has a Twitch integration one, so that's sick, and we love that. So we'll use Bobby's from now on. I was wondering what JDWZ was using, and of course it had to be Bobby's. All right. Just don't go to the work meeting. That's right. All right. Spin Serena, we will get to that question in a second. This is your last chance. If you would like to join the giveaway, speak now or forever hold your peace. We didn't get... Oh, 13 points. Thank you, Spartan. I was like something... Spartan... Yes. So you guys actually have 3 points towards your next giveaway, so... You're like 33.33333% of the way to your next giveaway. Also, thank you so much. I knew there was like something that I was... 18. Awesome! Sick! I thought we... Oops. Alright, we did it. We did it. You have the mat ready for me? For the well, we'll have to figure out something really cool for that, because just like giving you guys a goblin amount of points, because there was 2 people, you and Double O Voice both subscribed at the same time, so I want to make sure that you got your point and Double O Voice got his point, so that is important to you and me and everybody else. So all right, if you see your name on the wheel, let's go. If you don't, let me know. Yeah, when you subscribed. So we got to 13 points. The mat is still something we have to talk about. And looks good. Ooh, the new survey though. Okay, that's what we'll do after this, because we're gonna fill that out together. Because I see you guys. We'll talk about this afterwards. We have to talk about the Tramp thing. And then, okay. The other thing with the survey, I see you guys trying to metagame the survey, and I'm not here for it. So we're spinning the wheel. That was it. That was it. And the first person gone is, oh dear God, Fairy Queen Tane. I swear, I don't understand. Okay, I don't understand. Like, oh no, did you not get in there, TD? Okay, we're gonna add you back in there. We'll add you back in there. We'll add you back in there. We'll add you back in there. I saw that you did that. And there is a survey. They said that was coming, but we're going to start over because we're adding TD back in there because I did see that you followed, but I didn't hear your response. So we're just going to start over. Woo! I know. You getting out. If you get out again, I think you just got to go. I think you just got to... Oh, okay. That was scary. Okay. Hungry for lore. You're out of here. We gotta That, we gotta take the confetti and stuff out of there. That's actually diabolical. Diabolical. Fairy Queen Twink, we weren't the first out. Okay, I'm actually getting a little scared. Spartan Sickles, oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry, but we got you in there. You're in there now, TV. You're in there now for the Dale. We're Daling it away. Snake chips. Reginald, no! Reginald, ow! Oh, man. Oh, man. Maybe Fairy Queen Tink wins now. Like, we got her back. We started over. We were like, that was just a trial run. It was just a trial run. Oh, my God! Oh, my God. Well, you don't have... Like, you have, like, 87 Dales, but you're like, I'm out! I'm out! No, you don't. It's last man standing. Bobby, no! Bobby actually needed it! Bobby, no! Well, I'm muted, so we'll break the news to him. I win! You win as just like all the other people won. Which is they lost. Fairy Queen Jake, no! Keep, oh! Oh, no, no! Oh! Okay, I was about to say, if Bo wins another one, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Nope, just remove this one. We'll just remove this one. He's still in it. He still has one in there. Spartan was gonna use theirs for next time. Trevelyan! Oh, come on. No! I'm leaving the confetti because I feel like it's diabolical. That you just like, hooray, you lose! Good day! Oh, no, no. No, 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 not Teethy! Teethy, no! I was rooting for you. I was really rooting for you. Alright, we got it. What are we doing? So we have... Oh, Spitzarina, no! Okay, yep. Alright, Spitzarina, you are a winner, as basically everybody else is winning by losing. You were, like, eliminated immediately. You did get eliminated. I'm so sorry. Snake Chips, you are gone. It is last man standing. Last man. Trevelyan, you were... Yeah, it was pretty early on, too. We started rolling, and you guys are just dropping like flies. Somebody tell TD that it's last man standing. I'm so sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Oh, come in. No! Oh! Nar! Alright. Let's see. Alright. Emerald Weapon. Daniel, Bo, Fairy Queen Tink, and Evie. We all know Evie doesn't even want the card. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God! Okay, that was a lot. That was a lot. This last man standing thing is really killing me. That's like shaving years off of my life. Okay, Bo, you're out. You're out. Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, Fairy Queen Tink, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm so sorry. I believe in all of you. But, like, top 3. Come on, Wheel. Come on, Wheel. I'm biased at this point. Yeah, Evie's like, I didn't even want it. Oh! Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Okay. Listen. Listen, it's between Daniel and Fairy Queen Tink. Eliminated and now in the finals is crazy. This is a Cinderella story. This is a Cinderella story. Okay? Okay. Cinderella story. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Fairy Queen Tink wins. Let's go. I'm so sorry, guys. Listen. Listen, you won! That is so crazy. Oh, that's so crazy. We redid it because TD needed to get in. But yeah, like, yeah, you went from the loser bracket all the way back up. That's so good. That's so good. Okay, so either DM or like Instagram or whatever your information and I can get this shipped out with some of the other giveaway stuff. So congratulations on that. First to be eliminated to like literally winning it is the craziest Cinderella story of all time. That's the craziest. Oh man. Well, no, don't do that because I don't want you to like ruin him. I don't want to ruin him. Okay, yeah, Instagram. Yep. So get me that and I will put this because I still have Bo's Snow White that we got to get out. I went to the post office today, and because of Memorial Day, my check didn't go in, and so sick. I did not autograph the Snow White, not yet. Which is, I'm glad you said that because I forgot that you wanted it autographed. So I went to go send it off today, and then Memorial Day meant that my paycheck did not get deposited until, you know, whatever. So yeah, Instagram me your details, and I will get that thrown into the pile. And then you guys now have 3 entries. 3 entries. We gotta figure out how to. Here's hoping. That's nope. You guys, 3. How do I? How do I breathe? Okay, hold on. We'll get there. Well, that wasn't it. I love Stream Elements. It's my favorite program that I use. It's not confusing or janky at all. Another giveaway time. We did it. We did it. You guys did it. Really? Yep. Sick. Woo! Okay, we got it. And then we're gonna go lore, add, plus 3. There we go. Hooray! With this survey, should I count the pre-release kits and individual booster packs? I don't know, because I feel like, oh yeah, let's take a look at the survey. Can you repost it? Because I actually lost the link. Nope, I found it. All right, let's look at this sucker together, because last time people were telling me that they were taking the survey, and just like true gremlins that you guys are, you were trying to metagame the survey and being like, well, I don't want to say this because if I say that, then I might get this result. That's crazy. Don't do that. Just take the survey. Be honest, please. Do not try to metagame the survey. That's an insane thing to do. Yes, I do. For legal reasons. But also I've heard there's like, if you're like in another country, you can basically like use like a VPN or something like that. I don't know. I don't want to like say that, but I heard somebody say something, and then now that I'm saying it out loud, it might actually be illegal. So like, let's not. I don't know. You know, you do you. Okay. So, but yes, I am here. I am here. Have you purchased and or collected cards from Wild Unknown? Yes, I have. Which of these have you product? Booster packs? Yes. Yes. I have not gotten a trove yet. I didn't get that yet. Single cards. All right, I am. CG Player is going to metagame everything. I know. I'm like, why are you guys metagaming the survey that's going to help you make the game better? That's insane. I have not found the Wilds Unknown Trove yet. I saw some at Disney Springs. It was literally on release day, but then after that, I haven't like seen another one. But I need to like just start hovering around at Target and stuff. Booster packs individual. Come on, booster packs displays. So like 1, and then like single cards. Yikes. Okay, individual booster packs. I haven't purchased. I won like 12 packs from different things. And then like I didn't I have the goal to collect one of every trophy. Yeah, that's what I have down there. I buy 1 trove from every set because I like, first of all, I like the dice. Like I want the dice from every single set. Come to locals, we got troves. Oh, okay, sick. There we go. Done. I can also have extra art from the springs. We could do giveaways with Iconic Ariel. Excuse me, what did you just say? You have what? You have... Wait, what? Iconic Ariel what? Like one of the bigger icon... I'm gonna put my name on that wheel. Let's see. I haven't bought the packs, but I've opened them. Does that count? Because I wasn't the person that purchased them. And then the artist signed graphic. Dang, that's so good though. That's so good. I'm like, wait a minute. That I wanted to stand in that line at Disney Springs, but the artist for the iconic Ariel, that line was insane. Thank you. Obviously, like it's a survey. It's not like, you know, like I said, it's not like you're metagaming, and it's not like surveys. I used to my old roommate was actually, he did surveys for a company, and it was his job to compile the surveys, take the data, and then like he needed like a psychology degree for analyzing the data and then putting that to usable things that the company can then take a look at and then make actionable changes. It's a very long process, and there's typically, he was a head of in his entire department for this. It's not like they looked at the survey and they were like, we need more of this. So there's a lot of psychology in this, and they are literally meant to make sure that you're not just answering and lying just to like these are very carefully crafted, and there's a lot of fascinating and terrifying psychology behind a survey. So just do what you need to do. However, I have not purchased these things. I've opened from prize packs, and I've bought okay, well, all right. How much money have I spent? I think it's like that. Prefer not to answer is crazy. I'm ashamed. Where did you purchase it? I have not seen a Target yet. And there we go. The two. $1 million. I calculated by 80 individual cases. What? I went to my first locals long ago. I didn't do very well. I went to my first locals in a long time. Wait, what? Toy Story 5 promo reveal for the... I need the link immediately. Immediately need that link. Is it AMC? Because that's such good news. Holy, that's such good news. Because the other theaters, I don't have anywhere. Have you played with the... Yes. Yes, I've played a lot. How often? Okay, listen. You didn't need to come for me like that. Daily or almost daily? Were you aware of any pre-release? Yes, I was aware. At least one. I was aware. Did you attend? Yes, I did. I was there. Have you opened a real... Absolutely. Okay, look, let's derail for a second. Oh, it's Buzz. Oh, the art. Who did it? Ooh, Max. Environment appears habitable, but the flora seems to have undergone some strange mutations. Could be Zurg's influence. Oh, I love that. And oh, it's the Buzz Lightyear fleet of Buzz Lightyears. Oh, I love it so much. Because they would all be insufferable. Oh, because in 5, there's this scene in the trailer where all of the Buzz Lightyears are coming like out of the water. And so I love how this is like, it's like the, you know, it's Space Ranger. It's like the multiple glimmers of it. I know it's the one with the epic version of it, but I do want it anyway. Because this is not our Buzz Lightyear. This is just like the multiple fleet of Buzz Lightyears, right? From the 5th movie, and also the one where they go into Al's Toy Barn and there's just like 1,000 Buzz Lightyears just like through a shelf. So very cool. The platoon of Buzzes, yeah. Actually, yeah. I love that. While supplies last, chill. AMC is so much easier for me to get to than what is it, like the CMX or something like that? But I have opened a pre-release kit. Let's see. Overall, no, I liked it a lot. It was really cool. Open experience. It was good. It had even stuff. Functionality, even better because it had that little cardboard box thingy in it. The value of it, I thought it was great. This is super well thought. I thought it was great. Didn't need to put anything else. Pre-release was gas, 100%. Super fun. My pulls were terrible, but that's, you know, that's between me and the Disney Lorcana gods. I loved the promo. Like, even though mine was buns. Like, my pull was buns, and but like, the dice were cool. All of that was just really cool because I was able to just go to the pre-release and just play. And like, I was like, oh, I already have I have dice. They came in the thing. I already have this. They came in the thing. So, I loved it. It was great. Loved it. I like it a lot. And I'll tell you, I went and I played core, you guys, at League on Friday. And I had the most fun that I've had in so long. How much fun? I had a lot of fun. How do you feel about the introduction of new franchises in Wild Zone? Brave, You know, I was like pretty neutral on Brave. I'm not gonna lie. Toy Story, insanely excited about it, and The Incredibles, like also I liked it a lot. I was just neutral because like I think that the art was really pretty, but like Brave wasn't a movie that dude, the Toys deck is so it's so fun. It's so unbelievably fun. How did you feel about the number of new franchises? Yeah, I think it was just like the right amount. It was really nice. Cause I think like it was really cool because at least bring sleeves to Sealed. We're not monsters. I think I had to borrow sleeves actually. Because I am a monster. Yeah. But I didn't open any legendaries in my pre-release kit or anything cool. I seriously had the most buns sealed pool of my entire life. And everybody else was like just pulling gas. Oh, it was crazy. How do you feel about the following mechanical themes in Wilds Unknown? What is that? What is this little doohickey? Somebody explain this to me. 4 or more? 4 or more what? Power? 4 willpower? Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. 4 willpower mods. Like 4. What are we doing? It was fine. Like I was just kind of sort of fine with that. The 2 or more cards in the discard. I actually ended up liking that more than I thought I was going to like it, and I will explain that in always has a bad seal. Dude, I just get wrecked. I swear. My deck was just oops, all well statted characters for sealed. Like it had no synergy. It was doing nothing. I was devastated. And then I had like 4 people try to help me rebuild my deck because like maybe I'm dumb, right? No, it was just tragically tragic. Removing damage. That was sort of fine. I think I don't really like Toy Synergy. Pff, amazing. Loved it. Super Synergy was cute. Enters Exerted. I liked that a lot because it was basically giving you a really powerful effect at the cost of having it having exerted. So it comes into play and you immediately get that effect. But if they don't deal with it, you could get it again, but also they have a chance to interact with it. So I like that. Like being on play, but entering vulnerable was such a cool mechanic to add because it took cards that would essentially be unplayable and let you play them at your own risk. And I loved that. Love that. Mickey is disgusting though. So shout out to that. That's how I feel. How do you feel about the removal of lore card? I love it. Let's go. Available in the US only. I knew my thoughts and feels were trash. Some people saying like you could use like a VPN and fill it out, but that's not me. I didn't say that because I don't want you to like break your whole life. But Canada's feelings are not trash. Your thoughts maybe. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Let's see. The program will also be available at some stores. Celebrate the release of Toy Story 5. God, you know that I will be. June 19th, you guys. Receive the special Buzz Lightyear Glimmer promo. Oh, I love it. Dolby Cinema at AMC makes that so much easier for me. Sick. I love him. Oh, it's got the cool foiling on it. Promo. Canada. There you go. Oh, okay. Participating Ravensburger Play Hub stores will be hosting a Pack Rush event all week long. Fans should be able to head to the and blah, 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 blah. After playing one Buzz Lightyear Space promo card. Oh, so you could still get it at your store. That's a huge win. Huge win. So, like, if you don't have an AMC near you, you still can just go to your store, play Pack Rush, and get it. Sick. The United Kingdom on Saturday, June 20th, Disney Lorcana fans will receive one Buzz Lightyear Space promo card as a gift with purchase with $15 or more from participating whatever those stores are. I have no idea. Sure. Okay. Germany and Austria. Okay, Cineplex is the problem because I was like, Cineplex is like, I don't have any of those anywhere. But awesome. Look, they were like, hey, it's like Cineplex was crazy for some people. Apparently it must be like a Germany and Austria thing, but HMV, those, I don't know. I've never heard that before in my life. Italy, fans would receive one with a promo gift with purchase of 17 euros or more in participating Funside stores. Funside sounds crazy. Collection Quest with no entry fee in Italy. So go to Italy for your, Collection Quest on Saturday, June 20th. because the movie comes out Saturday or June 19th. So Friday, June 19th is when you can go see Toy Story. And then on Saturday, you can go do a collection quest. Ooh. Sebi says, oh, yes. Oh, and Maleficia says, yes, they still exist. In Spain, TCG fans will receive 1 Buzz Lightyear Space Promo Card as a gift with purchase, 17 euros or more on participating game stores. The game store in Madrid, Barcelona, Valencia, and Sevilla? I hate my life. I'm sorry, guys. We'll run collection quests on Saturday for no entry fee. Well, Spain and Italy got it on lock. Look at that. Portugal. God, this is so cool. This is so cool. Ugh. Disney Arcana fans will receive this guy as a gift with purchase 17 euros or more. They're really the 17 euros at FNAC stores. Lisbro, Portos. I'm saying things. Collection quest. We've got cinema and cinema. Okay. Poland, Romania, and Bulgaria. Disney Arcana fans who bring a ticket from any screening of Disney and Pixar's Toy Story 5 will receive 1. Wait, where are you going to bring it? Where are we bringing it? The fans who bring a ticket from any screening. Where are we bringing it to? Wait, am I stupid? Who bring a ticket from any screening of Disney and Pixar's Toy Story 5 will receive 1 Buzz Lightyear Space Pro. If I'm in Poland, Romania, and Bulgaria, where am I bringing my movie ticket to? Spartan Sickles, we will see you later. It's like FYE. Oh, okay. Yeah. We don't have FYE anymore. I don't think so. So just bring it. Bring it. And I don't know. Should be your LVGS. Okay. All right. Rochelle. Sorry. I didn't realize you were still here. Dang it. Okay. I'm like, where are we bringing it? You just go outside with your movie ticket and raise it to the sky. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Bring it to your LGS. This just in. You bring it to your LGS and you will receive a Space Ranger promo card. Czech Republic and Slovakia on Saturday, June 20th. Disney Arcana TCG fans will receive 1 of this guy as a gift with purchase of 15 euros. So you only have to, hey, go to Slovakia and you'll save 2 euro. And Smarty stores. Okay. This is cool. Australia, and New Zealand. Fans can visit participating local locations to receive an exclusive promo card. Further details will be announced locally. Okay, we love that. Keep your secrets, New Zealand and Australia. Japan. Fans can participate in a special engagement through the Mundo Pixar experience in Tokyo. That sounds really cool. And a exclusive promotional card inspired by... This seems really cool. What is this? Sounds really cool. What is this? Wait, Buzz's Foot says Bonnie in the promo? Oh, does it? It does. It does say Bonnie. Oh, that's so cute. SEA and China. Fans can participate in store experiences. Receive further details to it. Netherlands. Hey. Oh, that's still not. Where were we skipping before? Scandinavia. Netherlands? I'm sorry. Select cinemas will give free... Oh, look, Disney Arcana TCG demos. After completing the demo, fans will receive a promo card. That's really cool. July 4th, Arcana fans who participate in a collection quest at select Intertoys XL stores will receive the promo upon completion of the activity. That's really cool. So... Is the Netherlands Scandinavia? I can't play that geocaching game. I'm sorry. All right. Well, enjoy your back-to-back meetings. All right. So there are like a ton of ways to get this promo, which is really, really cool. Because before they were like, hey, just go to the movie. And you're like, well, you put it at a movie theater I've never heard of in my entire life. But AMC, I feel like, is a little bit more prominent here in the States. And then, depending on where you are, you just kind of go do your thing. So, Disney Arcana all over the world. And it says Bonnie. It's so cute. I love that for us. Sadly, Indy happens during this. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a good point. So, we're going to be in Indy Are we gonna be, do we get access to the movie promo? I mean, if we're at the DLC, I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna do a Sid cosplay for the DLC. Just to honor the experience, because I'm gonna basically watch Toy Story. I'm gonna get the promo, and then we all just go to the movies that night. Yeah, Thursday we get there. I think Thursday night is the WCC like little party thing that they have. I might not be able to make it to that because my plane lands late. Friday is like side events and everything, and then Friday we all go see Toy Story, and then Saturday is the DLC, and then Sunday is also DLC. So God, I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We'll see. The thing with is like every time I go to a DLC, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to hang out with this group and this group and these people and this way. And then what ends up happening is I end up seeing each person for like 10 seconds at a time. And I'm like, how did I end up with so many friends? This is like the coolest thing ever. But how did I feel about the removal? I liked it a lot. I liked the removal. The removal made me extremely happy. Firefly Swarm is my favorite card. It's my favorite card, so watch out. How do you feel about the introduction of yeah, like it was amazing. It was amazing. I like it a lot. I'm excited for Attack of the Vine. Monsters Inc. is my favorite Pixar franchise. And the thing is like every time they get a hold of a franchise, they do they do it so much justice, right? Like with the art and the mechanics and the flavor. And like, so I'm just like, the more we get, the more excited I am, because like this guy's my favorite. And I can't wait. Like, this is my new personality, and I can't wait to tell you guys about this deck. This was the most fun I've had in a ridiculously long time. And my only loss was dogs, and it was Zenulus on dogs. So he's not even like a normal player. So all right, how do you feel about the exploration and survival theme of Wild Notes? It's just kind of neutral about it. Like, it's kind of cute. I liked what they did, especially like this. Zenulus, that Zenulus guy, yeah. I was like, who goes to locals and just plays like a good deck? But like I love like the way that they've incorporated it with it. Zen is definitely, hey, what's up? What's up, Manfish? He's not a normal player, no. He was my only loss that day, so it's pretty good, I think. I have to tell you about locals because it was such a funny story. Because I didn't know what I want to play, and Humble invited all of us out, and I was like, okay, we'll go, because Zen was in town, and so like we all got there. Zen and I paired into each other immediately, first round, and I actually sleeved up the toy deck on the way to the game store. I had never played it ever. I've just watched a couple. I've watched Humble play it like once. I've read the deck list a whole bunch of times. I've read the cards, but that's literally it on the toy deck. So I was like, well, let's see what happens. How do you feel about the story of traversing the wilds while traveling back to the Luminary? It was kind of like, I didn't know that was the story. That's crazy. I was just kind of neutral about that. To be honest, for me, it kind of felt like it was like they're traversing the wilds. Like, I don't know what it is with me and the lore. And I think I had this problem with Magic the Gathering as well, where like I overestimate the amount of story that we're supposed to get for like a TCG set, right? Like every time I felt like we would get like a Magic the Gathering and they're like, oh, here's the lore. And I'm like, that just felt like you're gearing up for something, and then you're gearing up for something, and then you're gearing up for something, and then the thing happens, and then we start out. So like, I think for the pacing of a TCG style like story, I still haven't gotten used to how small the story feels. So like, you know, they're traversing the wild and you're like supposed to use your imagination and like fill in the blanks and like think about what these characters could be doing. And then they give you stuff in the like the flavor text and like what this character would be doing during this time. And you're just like supposed to use your imagination, but I'm such a literal weirdo that I'm like, no, I want like dialogue and like scenes and like, you know, chronological order. But so as far as that goes, I mean, I think it's cool, and I think that the art depicts the story very, very well, but I don't think I was like emotionally attached to the story. You know, I think that's kind of Read the collection books on stream. Wait, what? Oh, the collection books? Oh, see, and that's probably what I'm missing, right? I haven't gotten any of the collection books, so I probably just need to do that. Because I really like Garrick's like lore videos that he does. Because I'm definitely the type of person where I want it all in a place where I can just sit down and read it or be told the story. And like this is like you just, which is cool. I mean, that's just the nature of a story within a TCG is you sit down and you look at the card, you look at the art, you think about the story, you read the flavor text, and you see how like each little piece of this is happening like in the set. I just don't have an imagination, so I need to be told the story. Anyway. As I don't like losing to him, but it happens. First round pairing is classic. That was crazy. It was insane. How much did each of the following affect your desire to purchase wild? Oh, no, removing damage. Like, it had no effect. Induction. I mean, I was going to purchase it anyway. The inner exerted mechanic. I really did like that a lot. Yeah, Toy Story 100%. This didn't really do. It had no effect. Incredibles. Yeah. 2 or more discard. I like it. It was like kind of sort of. Well, I liked the super synergies. It was sort of fine. Toy Story mechanic 100%. Exploration of survival thing. It didn't really move the needle emotionally. I think the thing that emotionally grabbed me was the actual property. This was the best freaking art. Like I even got the box from Locals. Look at that. Look at it. It's not even a box yet. This is the best key art in the game. Hands down. In my opinion. So yeah, I liked it a lot. The packaging, I liked it a lot. This was the best thing in the world. Wait, how do I enchanted art style? Yeah, I liked it a lot. One day you will be mine, little alien. One day. Did I see the mattified foil version of the mat? I feel like I did, but I feel like for me it was a little too much foiling, but I am a weirdo. Formidable Archer. Yeah, I liked it a lot. The art was freaking phenomenal. I liked the puzzle. Like I said, the art in the puzzles. Like this art of God, knocked it out of the park. Thank you for the follow. Esmoy? Mois? Somebody help me. Esmoy? Mois? Oh man, I hate. I'm so sorry when I... Okay, whoa. What were your favorite cards from Wild? Please select up to 3. That was diabolical. All right, where are we going? We're going to say... Let's see. Firefly Swarm. Boom. And what else? What else did I really like? I think it hinders strength, too. Which is kind of crazy to say. If you ever want to design a pattern for a foil, really, I'll help you out. I mean, I know that you're really good at that, but like, you know, you're like really good at that. I've thought about that. I'm like, do I want my Toy Story mat foiled? I'm like, I don't think I want any more foiling added to it. I think the way that it's done is really nice and understated. But again, mine's just going to go in a frame and I'm just going to put it on the wall. So, what are we doing? Let's see. It's John Smith. I'm just kidding. I hate that card. Kita Crystal Scion. Maybe because it makes me like, it's one of those cards where it stumped me at first, but then the more I played with it. On the map. Aw, but then I would just have my... I know, I can only pick 3. Okay. I just have my name on the mat. It's crazy. Like, what's my name? Oh yeah, forgot. Let's see. I don't have like a cool... Plunger's Crossbow. No, I'm just kidding. Ranger Plane's pretty cool. Roller Bob makes me laugh every time. Jingle Joe, I don't like saying that. Baby Head is another one where I'm like, oh, this is hard. What are your favorite cards from? Okay. I think I like the Buzz quite a bit. Jungle Ranger, I like him quite a bit, even though he might be a little bit. I did Firefly Swarm, Ranger Plane, and Gadget Hackett Wrench. Okay, yeah, because Gadget and the Plane work together. Cerebellum, like, I mean, I know that's from Darkwing Duck, but like, the name is like a top tier pun, and it makes me laugh every time I see it. This is hard. This Gizmo Duck ended up being way better than I thought it was gonna be. Jingle Joe! No, but Roller Bob is actually really good. Maybe the Woody? No. I mean, the Woody's fine. It's not a bad card. This is hard! I do like the Kita. Because Kita's like one of those ones where if you can put it in a deck, maybe it's not competitive, but it can propel you into the most egregious turns ever, and I love that. Baby had needed the epic treatment. I agree. Milo. Milo's a great card. He's a good card. The art just is wonderful. Oh, you're right. Courageous Explorer. Wait, is it getting... It's getting his hands dirty, right? Yeah, the Courageous Explorer is a little one, but getting his hands dirty is the boy. Actually, like... Jeez! I don't hit F11 that many times. It is... Oh, it is getting his hands dirty. Okay. Yeah. Look at that sucker. John Loren was like, hey, I'll do both. What if I did both? And they're like, yeah, no, seems good to me. Do not select more than 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. Come on. Well, now I'm in hell. Okay, so I guess we'll take Kita off. What's your least favorite Wilds and Uncommon? Okay. Least favorite. Let's see. Card Advantage is so good. What do I hate? Dangerous Plane is a really good card too. Discard. Discard is my least favorite because stay away from my discard. This card. Get out of there. Don't touch my discard. That's just like a personal bias. We need to do that tier list of what's the worst card in the set. Because... the Queen? Is it the Queen? Devious Disguise. Yeah, not Evil Ruler. This one. Just because I'm sick of opening her. These are all like this isn't going to help their research at all because we're just going on vibes. Maybe these Omni Droids, but I mean, gosh, we saw that one deck, the Ruby Steel deck on Enchanted Citrus Clash that was doing stuff and things with the Omni Droids. Hilarious, by the way. This Lyle card is great. Madi. Maybe because I don't like Madi's face. I'm like, get it together. Metamorphosis. Is that 3? We did it. It's Metamorphosis, you guys. All right. What were your favorite pieces of arts on card? Oh, come on. Please up to 3? Okay. Milo getting the Enchanted. It's Alien True Believer Enchanted. And this is actually really difficult. All right, let's just go. We're just gonna, just so I don't mess this up, we're gonna go boop and we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go set. We're just gonna do like a fast little, we're gonna do a fast. I think even the little alien makes me happy. Leviathan's really just cool base art. It's hard because you're like, how is anybody ever going to vote for anything that isn't just an enchanted art? Because those just knocks it out of the park. Aww. Well. This buzz. It's the buzz. Dang it! It's the buzz. Did I already say that? No, I didn't. Buzz, the iconic buzz. Yep. There we go. Those 3. Those 3 are just beautiful. What are your least favorite art? This feels so bad to do. What do I hate? John Smith. Where are you? The person that had to... It's not because of the artist. It's like you just like the subject material that you had to work with was kind of like fried from the start. So it's just like, he's just a dude. I didn't have one for least favorite art. Yeah, I'm like, I don't want the artist that did that to feel like I'm coming from them directly. I just think that John Smith is one of the worst characters in this guy. This art is probably like, it's this one. I'm sold. Like, Like, he does. He has such, like, C-3PO vibes in, you know, Star Wars. He's like, oh, Lord. Oh, dear. Like, that was JDZ was saying. I actually just forgot his name again. Like, what is he looking at like that? Right? Like, what are you... Oh, my word. And the thing is like, I'm pretty sure in the art... Oh, God, have I lost him? In the art, he is in the same cave as Cinderella. Look at him. Are you looking at Cinderella like that, my guy? Yeah. Like, are you looking at Cinderella like that? Because you need to fix your face. And that's just like a personal opinion. Prince Charming, searching for answers. Prince Charming needs to get it together. It's just because I have a personal vendetta against him now. Because, like, look at him. Like, he has to be looking at the Cinderella because, you know, maybe he's scared because it's not the person he knows and that's uncomfortable. You know, listen, he couldn't tell her by her face anyway. He couldn't even got a glimpse of her armpit hair when she was stretching. Well, he needs to not be so judgmental because this is Lorcana in 2026, okay? People have armpit hair. I'm pretty sure he's like literally looking at her like that. Where is she? Because she's, yeah, look at this. They're in the same... Dude, get it together. You're like, he didn't even recognize her before. So, you know, he had to have somebody like, you know, no matter how difficult the journey is, she always takes care of her friends. And then we've got that judgy guy over here. He's just like, how did you get lost in the desert and then immediately fall apart, my dude? You know? Or is he not showing up as, because there's Prince Charming. And then, where's the little... I guess he doesn't show up in the... Is this a 2 cost? Oh, there he is, yeah. Look at him. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, she's in survival mode and he freaked out. Like, I don't love that, guys. Let's see, we're gonna go open like a new tab. I'm proving a point that doesn't need to be proven. Look at her. Where's she? There she is. Look at her. She is just like thriving. She's taking care of her friends. She looks adorable. She's got her weapon and everything, and she's just like, in the shade doing it. And he's judging her. Like, go get some water. Go search for answers. Search for something. From a distance, this had looked like any other cave, but up close, it had Cinderella in it. I'm gonna need to like attack, like, but up close, like, what was it? You know what I mean? Was it a Sarlacc pit? Because that'd be crazy. Maybe they're not in the same. Maybe they're not in the same cave, but they might be, which would be hilarious. She's like, okay, we're gonna need water and food, and here was protection from the sun. And he's just like, oh no, what do we do? Like, you're not searching good enough for answers. All right, that's good. I'm done. I'm done that. If I saw someone dressed like her, I might... Listen! She's, like, thriving. She's thriving. And he's not even surviving. He's just being judgy. He's being judgy. And how are your gloves still white? You're in the desert and you're supposed to be, like, searching for answers? That means you haven't done anything. That means you haven't done anything. Prince Charming is the worst. Because Prince Charming couldn't even recognize her face. He had to do it by shoe. It was rad, you guys. How long have you been playing or purchasing Disneyland? This is my first less than 6 months more today since the game's released. Magic. But do you consider yourself to be a primary collector or a bit of both? It's a player and a collector. Have you ever attended a pre-release for a local game for any set? Yes. Have you attended any organized play at League Place or Championship for Yes. Have you attended any high-level challenge nationals words? Yes. Did you attend any collection Festival of the Arts? Yes. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. Please indicate your agreement with each of these statements below when you think about your... Oh my god. I like to play with friends. Strongly agree. I like to meet new people. I mean, we are, God, I agree, but like, ugh, you know, I like to display my favorite cards. Strongly agree. I like to play in organized play events at like local game stores. I mean, yeah. I like to show off my love Disney. Oh, yes. I like to play to win. Yes. I like to play for fun. Yes. I like to find new combos. Yes. I like to cut cards with art I like. Yes. I like to follow the story. Neutral on it. And I like to collect high rated cards. Yes. Makeup. You didn't recognize her when she was normal. Get it together. I like to compete in challenges or the highlight. Yes. I like to build new decks. Yes. That's me. Where do you typically play Disney Arcana? I mean, yes, but I can't say that. At home, conventions, local game stores. Yes, all those things. All those things. I'm not telling you. You can't get me like that. You can't trap me on this one, you guys. You chill. You chill. You can't trap me. All right, including yourself. Who all uses Disney Arcana cards in your house? It's me. I live alone. Love how cheap this set is. I just bought everything I needed from TCG full base rarity. Play set up every card for only 270. So it's because the chase cards are so heavily chased that it made all the playable cards affordable. So now you can build the deck you want to build and not be destroyed. It's just so good. It's the best option. And then if you want to upgrade, you can get epics. And if you want to upgrade, you can get enchanteds. If you want to upgrade, oh, it's so good. It's so good. How old are you? That's none of your business. Okay. What genders do you identify with? This one, for now. 61 plus for you. You're just gonna throw that data point. They're gonna like, this guy, this 61-year-old is kicking. How does Disney flavor affect your interest and enjoyment of what? Please just say. It's all about the gameplay for me. Characters and flavor don't matter. Gameplay and Disney characters and are equally important. Yeah, they're equally important. This is so hard. Oh, it's Baymax. Okay, I don't even have to do that. Donald, yeah. And then, oh, well, yeah. That was from the last time that I took this. But we can take it out now. We can go... Because, like, I didn't even know that we could, like, put other stuff in here. Because now, like, anything, now the Pixar's here. I think we're going to dethrone that. We're just going to say Woody and Buzz. I wonder how many people do this. Where they're like, don't do that. What's your favorite? Okay. Well, Frozen. Sorry. Yeah, I do like the TV show, the DuckTales. God, it was so good. These are my answers, guys. I'm sorry. Where did you hear about it? Social media, word of mouth, official channel, organized playlists, Disney Park, in the store, convention. I have not been to these yet, but I would have. Influencers. But yeah, it's like, dude, like the voices in my head. No, okay. I'm just kidding. I'll take it seriously. I'm just kidding. Boop. Boop. But Frozen does have Kristoff. I know. We need a Kristoff card that's like we need to give Kristoff the Milo treatment that Milo got this set. So D23 is gonna be sick. I'm so excited for D23. Where did you go online to learn more about this? Correct. Yes. Sure. I didn't have to go online to learn more. I already knew it all. Just kidding. Where did you find the link that you clicked on and started? In my Twitch channel. Thank you, Rochelle. That's really funny. Aw. Thanks, guys. This is our continuing efforts. We're in this together. Did we already see the Buzz Lightyear movie? But yeah, we did. I think I have that pulled up here somewhere. What time is it usually? Okay, let's see. Oh god, there was a link here a million years ago. This is there we go. Here we go. Did we already? Yeah. I put the Gargoyles as favorite franchises. That's good. I'm glad that you're very consistent, Reginald. I would expect nothing less. Nothing less but the consistency. And yeah, so you get this one. And then also, too, depending on the part of the world that you're in, you get to it's like a little worldwide scavenger hunt on how you get it. But let me put this, I'll put this link in the chat because it was kind of a little bit further up in case anybody needs it. Oh, I should have put Gravity Falls. Oh, it's a good one. Gravity Falls is a good one. Gravity Falls is such a good one. I do love that one. Let's see. But yeah. Bill Cipher in the next one. Bill Cipher is like a terrifying character. 100% terrifying character. Okay, so Wheel of Names. Here's this, here's that. The Disney fairies. I know, and then you're like, and then that one Tinkerbell will like actually do a thing. But she doesn't do that much, even for the fairies, I think. But so yeah, what other tournaments did we have? So let's see. Core, Infinity, it's 75 people. Ooh, Bounce took this one. Hold up. Some Jebediah Farnsworth, Flynn. Yeah, Jebediah Farnsworth and Flynn. She's a queen of the Azurite fairies, and there were no fairies. What's the point? Ooh, Gummy Bears is another good one. Scrooge is the best around. Oh, I wanted to tell you. So I went to Locals and I played Toys. So again, we got there and I was like, I haven't been to Locals in forever because I just never have time. But Humble was like, hey, let's, Xanalyst is in town, so let's all play. And I was like, sick. So I built his toy deck in literally just pulled all the cards and then jumped in the car and was sleeving it on the way there. And I get there, round one, paired to Xenulus. He did beat me 2-1, but I took a game off of him. And Toys versus Toys is wild. Okay, that was what I was about to say. Because of the area that we're in, there were a lot of people on Toys. So my round one opponent was Dogs, but then my round two opponent was I assume he won because of Mickey Under the Sea. Boy. I also bricked game 3. So game 3 I might have had it, but I literally got 6 uninkables. Quite literally 6 uninkables. 6. I drew 3 Sids and then 2 more uninkables, like 2 baby heads. And I was like, holy. So I did brick a couple times that night, which did truly suck. But that's what happens when you put 4 Sid in a deck. So yeah, this deck actually slaps. I love it. There's so many game actions. It just did everything I wanted to do. Then I played it against I played it in the mirror and I had 2 Sids out and I Firefly Swarmed because I did put Firefly. I Firefly Swarmed my own Pterodactyl Janie doll and just blew out and just won. Because their Sid had also made them do it. And then I was gaining 4 lore because then I was getting rid of one of my character. And then they were getting rid of their characters. And their characters were toys because it was a mirror. But it was egregious. I went from 8 lore to 20. And I was like, and I win. So, NVIDIA's like, hey, do you want to update your graphics card? And I'm like, no, not right now. But, so that was my next match. And then the match after that was Blurple. And, first game, they missed turn 2 ramp, and second game, I don't know what happened. I blacked out, and I had 300 cards in hand, and I won. This deck rules. This deck is so incredibly fun to play. Every time I looked down, there was another line or another way of winning the game or some kind of silly shenaniganry that I could pull that just put you so far ahead that they couldn't do anything. And then I played another Amber Ruby. So it was Dogs, Toys, Blurple, and another Amber Ruby deck with Mulan in it. And I got got by Mulan and Dale. That was crazy. But I ended up going 3-1 and they they were giving out like the promos and everything. So I got like prize packs, and then they were like, okay, everybody got to pick their promos, and nobody wanted their promos because they already had them. And I haven't been to locals in so long that I didn't have like any of the promos. So I literally ended up getting like, everybody's like, here, do you want this promo? And I'm like, yes. So I got a Horseman. I got this Queen. I got a Sisu promo. I got the Elsa here. We got a Simone. Literally nobody wanted their, they're like, well, I already have all these. And I'm like, I haven't gotten to go to locals in so long that I don't have any of these. So I was like, hooray. I got a Tala. Ooh, I got a White Rabbit. I got a Will-O-the-Wisp. And a Lenny. Lenny's my favorite. And then, so I got all of the promos. My prize packs were buns, but, you know, you can only do so much. You can only do so much with the prize packs. But then Zenulus won the box, and I immediately took it from him. So I didn't win this because I got 4th. Because top 4 got prizing. So I got 4th, and they were like, okay, you get 2 packs. And I was like, well. What's up, Ryan? Yeah, what do you mean you're playing 4 free bodies with Jesse on the board? Is it good or something? God, that Jesse is like, the engine in that deck is literally unstoppable. It does not stop. The value is there, and like, you have, I will say, like, it being my first time ever playing the deck, you have to pay attention because you get so many triggers. It's R&B barbecue. You get so many triggers that if you're not paying attention, you are losing so much value because like, this goes into this and goes into that. And a lot of it is, God, that barbecue was so good, Ryan. Oh my God. It was so good. But the problem with a lot of the triggers, especially Baby Head and a few other ones, it's all on your turn. So you do have to be very strategic on how you're, like, what threats you're laying out and like what you're playing into. Because if they just start blowing up your stuff on their turn, you don't really get a lot of value out of it. But I am unreasonably excited for the new Woody card, the one that they spoiled, the one coming out. That's the promo at Gen Con. What's up? Hey, Jack! We made hot dogs on the grill last night and then made s'mores over the grill. I hate you. Where were the s'mores the other day? Is this my list? No, this is just a list that I just found on Dreamboard. My thoughts on Boo? S'mores hot dogs. I want some s'mores now. That sounds really good. Where do I find some of those cards? Because that, you forgot about making s'mores. That's actually a tragedy. I'm really bummed about that. Really bummed about it. But, yeah, they did have pie. They had pie, but they decided to pull, like, I wanted pie beforehand, and then they started playing Settlers of Catan, and it was my first time playing it, and I got destroyed. And so I didn't want pie because I was being pouty. I'm also lactose intolerant. They were like, I have ice cream. I'm like, oh. But I did turn down the pie, but it looked very good, and everybody really enjoyed it. Ah, here we go. Attack of the Vine. Let's go. Let's see. Energetic Child. Horrifying. Let's see. 3 cost. Uninkable. Rush. Whenever this character challenges another character with 3 strength or less, banish that character. No damage is dealt to this character in the challenge. This card is so uninkable, but I'm going to throw it in every deck. Except for the toy deck. But this in a hero synergy deck? I mean, I think this card in general is just kind of... I mean, Rush is so powerful. Rush is so powerful. And if you start turning any of those toys sideways, you just come out and boom, this thing sticks around forever. The 2 winners were sure the chicken and the cornbread, though. The cornbread was so good. The chicken was really good, too. He did, like, barbecue chicken things. And I don't really love chicken a lot, but this was very, 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 very good. And I was very impressed with it. I think I put all these cards in this box now. Della's Moon breaks the card. Oh, you're so smart! Oh, you're so smart, Nico. Okay, yeah. Yep. Smoked chicken does go hard. Yep, Della's Moon Lullaby. This, yeah, you're onto something, and this is... I mean, if you're playing against Steel, this card is crazy, but at least Della's Moon Lullaby is inkable. Well, yeah, I mean, it is uninkable. I mean, you know. Oh, what's up? Hey, it's no, I'm not. We're hanging out talking about, Amber Ruby is not. Okay, first of all, Amber Ruby Toys is like my new identity, so you gotta calm down. It's a justified uninkable is really cool. And I like the fact that you mentioned it with the Della's Movement Lullaby makes sense to me because, hey, that one is, that one's inkable. It's pretty cool. It's pro Riftbound player Kendall Burnett. Yeah, I saw that you did extremely well in your Riftbound tournament. Did you win? Did you win? Actually, I saw that you were like in top 8 or top 4. I don't know. It was top cut. It was top cut. Oh, they split top 4. But like, is top 4 get an invite or was it only top 4 get an invite? Or is that not how that goes? Look at all these cards I have to put up. Ugh. You guys are saying Riftbound things and I just have to believe you from this point on. You know what I mean? I'm like, sure. Eldrazi? Played that card in Magic. A couple times. Let's see. I got an inner strength foil from my thing. Top 16 at the 25k. Wow, you guys were like all the way wrong on like most things. And then I top forward the 5k. Okay, so it was the 5k. Alright. What deck is this? Oh, good one. RB just like doxing the crap out of this person. All right. Well, Riftbound is a wild place. Riftbound is a wild place. I, for one, welcome our new Eldrazi overlay. Please, no. Get out of here with that. We don't want any part of that nonsense. I'm just going to go ahead and see him that he's a good player. That's what you guys mean. I have a cool box now for all of my homeless cards. Oh my goodness. I've just had stacks of Wilds Unknown on my desk. And now I can actually throw it into this box that I stole from Logan. Does anybody have the Woody card that they spoiled? It's like the 4-drop uninkable Woody, and it's basically a crime in itself because the deck already has so many uninkables. But that card, I kind of like that card as a split, like either Babyhead, like 2 Babyhead, and then 2 of the new. Well, I mean, not until Attack of the Vine, but because I mean, in a toy deck, that basically just says, "Hey, reanimate a 2-drop." And Babyhead says, hey, replace a card. But they're both uninkable 4-drops. And Babyhead is only on your turn. And I don't love that. I want it to be, you know, always. So with that caveat, I think Babyhead can pop off. But sometimes it's hard to get like a bunch of toys to get value. But God, other times it's like when they exert and you have a Babyhead on the board and a bunch of toys that just don't mean anything to you. And you could just like slam a Sid, throw all your characters in, replace all of them, and gain a bunch of lore. And then they look at you like, and you're like, do it again, I dare you. Especially if you know they don't have a board wipe. Oh, that toy deck is so fun. I played a Ruby Amber deck yesterday. They had Babyhead and Sid, and they used Lonely Grave to draw a card and get lore. Yeah, I thought about, like, that was one problem that I did notice, is if there's a lot of times where you don't have ways to get value, if you don't have something like Lonely Grave, so then you just have to quest your little guys, and sometimes they take them out because you have Sid, like you have Sid and Babyhead, and a board that's built and no way to run them in because they're not exerting and you're not exerting. But I like that's why there's like Horseman Strikes, or there's like Horseman and stuff like that. Toys that don't mean anything to you is a crazy phrase I never thought I'd hear. Well, like, you know, there's like the free ones, right? The one that if the toy has been banished this turn, you get to play it for free. And then there's like the other one where you can put a toy in the bottom of your deck and play it for free. Like those toys just, I mean, I don't want to like get rid of Jessie. Like that toy is insane. So like if you have some of those in the deck, you can kind of like run those in. And they only quest for one anyway, so with the Sid, you're basically getting 2 lore and a card with a baby head. So, but the other Woody, just like the new Woody, just puts that sucker into play. And I do really love that for it. Oh, it's not even on here yet. What is this? It's just a bodyguard. When you play this card for your discard of your hand. I mean, it's not a toy, but he's a monster. I wonder this how much this monster type is gonna really affect us. I wonder. But yeah, this deck is really, really fun. Just overly fun. And I love that for it. Is there an enchanted Woody this set or is it just set champs? It's just the set champs one. They have the epic treatment of Woody, but as far as like the enchanteds, it's only the set champs one. But I like that because that means we're gonna get non-foil full arts of this, so I can slap this in a deck and it not Pringle into oblivion, because I'm pretty sure post rotation this is my new personality. So yeah. Let's see. Toy. And it should be worth more. Yeah, I mean the foil version of it for sure, just because it is like an actually super playable card. The set champs version being actually playable makes it worth more, and then the non-foil makes it competitively viable to where I can actually throw that in a deck and not worry about it, because you know, right? And I do like, if you wanted like to bling it out, you could do like the epic Woody with the set champs promo Woody. And then you can have, well, no, that's illegal in the toy deck that I was talking about, but yeah. And then you could, if you were balling, you could build a really bad deck and then just put these two in it. You know what I mean? You could, but you should get enough of the non-foil Woody to make a dress. Crazy thing is I wouldn't even know how to do that. I think Kim would be the person to ask about that one. Kim could make a dress out of it. I could not sew my way out of a paper bag, so. The Leviathan had the monster classification? That's gotta matter, right? Like, it's gotta matter at some point. I have all my trades in this box. And now I don't have random stacks of cards on my desk, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I wonder, I mean, obviously we haven't seen it yet, but when do you guys think that spoilers are going to start? Because, let's see, he's a monster robot. Wait. Oh, 8 or less. All right, Syndrome. All right, Syndrome. I thought we had cracked the code, but we hadn't. They've been doing the classification cards. The set before Leviathan had monsters, and Darkwing did the super classification. Oh, yeah, that's true. Usually 2 to 3 weeks before release. Yeah, so not soon. Not soon at all, because we do have... Hopefully it's the 2 weeks. Yeah, probably the end of June. Yeah, hopefully it's 2 weeks, because if I'm being honest, like getting full, I like the length of spoiler season now. I think that was a huge win, but it being like 3 weeks before we actually get the cards is a little diabolical, because I just get impatient, and that's really the only thing. So like end of June, and then we get the cards on June 17th. I think I could live with that. As if I have anything. It doesn't really matter what I say. But yeah, it seems like getting the cards and then having to wait 3 weeks felt really bad. And then the spoiler season being longer than 2 weeks felt really bad. So I think they've gotten like the perfect length of spoiler season. 2 weeks before would be cool. I think I'd be happy with that. Otherwise, it's like, give me the things. But there are a lot of events this time around, so like you get to look at the cards, but you shouldn't really be paying attention to them too much because there's so many different events going on at that point in time. Let's see if I can find bonk. Here we go. Let's see. So May. So we have Dortmund, and there's also a Florida CCQ at the same time, the same weekend. Then there's WCC, CCQ. There's Indianapolis, and then the DCI CCQ, and then there's Rome, and I'm pretty sure there's like another one going on at this point in time. So then, I mean, if spoiler season starts here, you don't really even get to pay attention to it because you got Sharp Gaming. Oh, that's going to be insane. So if spoiler season starts like... Yeah, so DCI and Rome are in the same weekend. So maybe they'll start like right after Indy. But that would be actually a month. But the crazy thing is like... This is post-rotate. So we did get confirmation that the Warehouse 51 CCQ in Florida is post-rotation meta. So the cards come out on the 17th. And then on the 18th is when you would be playing in the CCQ. So not only do you have to figure out, you know, what you want to play. So you could either be like, probably if you're going to DCI, you're probably not going to. But I mean, there are people that'll go to DCI, Sharp Gaming, and Warehouse. So, so you're trying to... You've got like a, I guess, like a week. So you have like 4th of July weekend, essentially, to kind of figure out what you want to play at Warehouse 51. Also, no spoilers started more than 3 weeks before pre-release, so maybe mid-June for Attack of the Vine. That's what I'm thinking. I was like, maybe after DLC Indianapolis, maybe like the Lorecast after that will be the cool one. Because obviously we want to like give... we want to give the DLC like its space and everybody to be excited about that. I don't want to like immediately roll over and be, you know, like, oh, well, we're just moving on to the next thing. Like hopefully they'll give that one a little bit of space, but at the same time, figure it out fast. What's up? Mintool TCG. Also, I might have found another Dale, or this is my Dale. So we're gonna... I might have another Dale for the giveaway pile. Which is kind of crazy. I keep pulling cards off my desk and things keep multiplying, so... We'll see. Have you done it? Yes, we did one giveaway. And, we did one giveaway. And... then like a couple more subscriptions and some like, so we have 3 points towards the next. Yeah, Fairy Queen Tink won. So we have a couple more points towards the next giveaway. So we're already 3 points in. She got a Dale, which is really cool. Oh yeah, so basically we spun the wheel, and then there was somebody that didn't get to enter, but Fairy Queen Tink was literally the first person eliminated. But then since the person had just followed and didn't get to say that they want to enter, I wanted to make sure that they got their shot. So I put Fairy Queen Tink back on the wheel, and she won. And it was hilarious because she went from last place to the finals to winning. So that was really funny. But yeah, super cool there. And then let me make sure. All right, I got this like stack of cards that are good, but they're not legendaries and they're not giveawayable. So they're gonna go in a box. Then I'll put that box inside of another box and I'll mail it to myself. And when it gets here, I'll bring it to the LGS and see if I can get some credit. All right. Hi again. 5 minutes before work implodes. Oh, hi for 5 minutes before work implodes again. No. Have you tried telling it not to implode? You want cards? I'm probably going to have like cards and trades and stuff like that I'm going to bring to Indy. Smash it with a hammer. Reginald's here. He gets it. He gets it. Yeah, I'm probably going to be bringing a bunch of foils and majority of like Wilds Unknown, bulk and random rares and super rares and things like that. So, my intention is just, I'm going to be, because like I have like foils of all this stuff and I don't really play with foils. So I'm going to turn those into other cards. I hope. I was going to say, give it to Tink if I win the giveaway, but like Lorgane's not needing his ticket to the NAC. See, handed down. She didn't need my help. Yeah. You need foils? I have so many foils. I have so many foils that I was just going to yeet. So I'll bring them with me next time, which is might be Saturday. Oh, you play foils? Okay. Well, that helps me. Are you playing on Saturday? Gotta head out. Catch the stream next time. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you. And we'll see you next time. I almost started singing like, I don't know what I was thinking. My brain went all kinds of places. Tonight and Saturday. I cannot tonight. But Saturday I should be able to. That'd be fun. Yeah, Saturday night, because that is... Ooh, that'll be exciting because ETB is this weekend, so that's literally all I'm doing. I'm just working and then watching ETB CCQ on my phone, and then I'll just come to locals. And then you already know how to alter against me because I am going to be playing toys. So that information is already available to you. Enchanted. Oh, what's everybody been the best pull? My best pull was the Epic Buzz. A mirror match? Yeah. The mirror matches are so silly with the toys deck. They're so silly. You have to be so careful. Enchanted Jack is a great pull. The Buzz Epic was the best I did, in my opinion. My pulls were cursed. I got Enchanted Jack too. He's getting traded though. Oh, I want him and his parents so bad. I got blessed and pulled the iconic Buzz. My goodness. That's awesome. Mrs. Incredible and Zipper Enchanted. I think that Zipper Enchanted is very beautiful. Like the artwork on it is very stunning. That's so cool. The Buzz is like, I'll never forget though, Baker pulling the iconic Buzz, I think is my favorite Wilds Unknown moment. Like, it just, like, I didn't realize I was going to get so emotional over somebody else's pull, but I definitely teared up, so. Zipper is such a problem if he's unchecked. Firefly Swarm, favorite card in the set. He needs to send it to you for proof. Reginald will tell you whether it's a real card or not. You're buying packs for the Buzz pool. God. I was opening packs during Masters of Disaster, and it was Humble's turn, and I was like, oh, I pulled the Buzz! And he like looks up, and I was like, oh, it's the Epic Buzz. My bad. I meant it's the Epic Buzz. And he's like, well, that's exciting for me. The bar is low. I don't open Enchanteds, and since I don't open Enchanteds, I get excited about Epics, okay? Which is why I think like the pack opening experience has been so phenomenal since the addition of those. It makes it so fun for people who, like me, that have the worst luck on the planet. God, if you pull that Buzz. You pulled 2 Meritas, didn't you? How many Enchanteds do you have again? I have the All Is Found. But the thing is these were gifts. I didn't pull any of these. What's up, Yesterday Tomorrow? I have All Is Found. I have Mobay Maxes, and then I have the Lilo, and those were gifts. Oh, but I did get, I don't know if I have this, because I got, Ah. Oh, I don't pull them. No, they're like, these are gifts. I did get the Horn King this weekend. Ha! I did get the Horn King. It was a gift, but I got the Horn King this weekend. Look how cool it is. Look how cool he is. He's sick. I love it because he looks really, really good. Like, yeah, like the Horn King is so good because I love the enchantments from set 10. Oh, they're so cool. Wee-oo. Oh, I pulled JDZ's Ariel. Yeah, so I pull enchantments for other people. That's very true. Oh, and I did pull the Raging Storm. I did pull the Raging Storm. I forgot about that. So I can't say much, but God, that was like the first enchanted I pulled in forever. Forever. But Zenly Ulysses was like, do you want to go to locals? And I was like, that locals is, because we went to cool stuff. So I was like, that locals is so far away. He's like, what if I get you a shiny piece of cardboard? And I was like, well, I'll drive an hour and a half. It's okay. I'll drive an hour and a half. I tried to get him to go local to me here. And they wanted to go out there. It's so far. I was like, because there's one store that is literally 2 minutes away. Yeah, no, it was a bribe. It was 100 a bribe. It was 100% a bribe. But it worked. And then I was like stuck on the highway and I was like, but again, the toy deck was like so incredibly worth it. It was so fun. So much so that now I will not be driving an hour and a half to the LGS. I'll be going to the one by my house, but I want to play it again this weekend. If you want to pull Enchanted sit next to me during really, no, that's what happens to me. People sit next to me and like open Iconics during pre-release. That's the luck that I give people. So if you want an Iconic, sit next to me during pre-release. So we need Discord. What do we need Discord for? Can't even DM. I'm cooked. I don't know how to send pics. You can. Let's see. Actually. Oh no, that doesn't work. There's like the Meta Market one. I mean, if you guys can behave. I have one that I need to. Fine. All right. I'll give you guys. I have a Discord that is like unmoderated. And it's not even like, it's my old Discord from before, but I have that. I have to change everything about it because it's not up to date. I can make one for you if you want to work on one. I mean, you guys are already in here. Like, boom, you're already in here. So, yeah, I have this one. I just haven't done anything to it. Server settings, I could change like the name of it. The name, let's see. This makes more sense. So you're just like, what am I looking at? So just like change the server icon really quick, I guess. This is all cursed. It's cursed! It's cursed. Oh, actually it's like less cursed. Okay, it's like a little less cursed. Slightly less cursed. And I lost it. Oh, God. There we go. There we go. You put it in general. Look at you guys. Oh, my God. No! Oh, my God. You guys did the thing. I was told there'd be pizza. You guys are already animals. You are already... God, I can't believe it. You've Got a Friend in Me is like the alien. You Got a Friend in Me. Obviously the Buzz Iconic, but like whatever. And then Milo. The fact that you opened both. That was that Bo did that. Bo opened both. He opened the You Got a Friend in Me and the Buzz. And that's just... God, the Buzz looks so good. And then You Got a Friend in Me just hits me right in the heart. How do I do that? Like, how do I let you... How do I do... I'm just hanging on by a thread. You know what I mean? I'm hanging on by a literal thread. Let's see. What's going on? Reginald, it's in the Discord. And you guys are already asking for pizza, which is crazy business. How do I... There we go. We are doing this. We're doing some cleanup here. Let's just do some crazy, you know, admin stuff. Which is nuts. Which is a nutso thing to be doing. You held yo and my computer crashed. Oh, no. Let's see. There's some heroic rules in there if you actually wanted to ever play that format. They're incorrect, but let us keep this. Let's see. Want to help? Let's see. I'm working on it, guys. We're doing some stuff. And then now it's just a small room and we're all in it now. Let's see. Or does it crash and everybody's on the phone and now waiting for it to come back on? Oh my god. Yeah, like let's are you... Here we go, here we go, here we go. This is super fun. Sooners, did you join the Discord? Kobet is in there. You guys are in there. Truly a mystery to me. You didn't find any snacks? Bro, this is like... This is the equivalent of walking into like a haunted building and being like, is there anybody in here? Like, no, the answer is actually no. The answer is no. And... Actually going straight to the fridge. It's crazy. Your computer is back on. I'm very happy for you. Very happy for you. I think Fairy Queen Sneak is not here. Ugh. Let's see. We're gonna go... we're gonna go here. Sure. That makes me happy. Wait, that makes me happy. That's ridiculous. What? Let's watch me do admin stuff and cry. Click on it. There we go. Boop, 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 bop. This is fun. We're having fun. Oh god, this is so much power. And we're having fun. And we're having fun. I straight up. Okay. They really make you read all this stuff. This is why I haven't done this. Okay. Save. Okay, and then we're gonna go bonk. There we go. Oh, there we go. And then... Did that work? Oh, I could ban you. Okay, that didn't work. All right. Did I... Card for Gridlin King. Listen, I am going to get back to this because my brain is going to explode. So... All right. You animals behave. So there's that now. Okay. My role in the smaller card is a Hiram's biggest fan. Crazy behavior. Let's see. All right. Here I am learning through you. I am like looking... Sometimes I feel like I'm really good at like technology stuff, and then I try to do something and I'm like, oh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad at this. But Metaslave is crazy. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that I hit all the boxes when I wanted to hit. So we have all of these tournaments. Obviously, I don't know how many of them actually. I want to make sure that Nogs didn't win. Fairground Tink, and we will help you through. Okay, yeah, we'll do that later, Kobet. But it's there, so if you guys want to send me anything, then you have a place now. So you can just send it to me. Cool. All right, you hooligans. Be good to each other. Okay, so let's see. Core, Infinity. This was... Okay, so we know that Amber Steel and Emerald Steel did really well in this one. And then we have Infinity. There was 32 people. We got to make sure... Okay, it was Blurple. That's kind of crazy. Anything crazy with the Blurple? No, it's just Blurple. Can't believe it. I can't believe it. All right. And we have Red, Blue, Infinity. Interesting. It's like Red, Blue is good until dogs happens. Okay. No, there wasn't a lot of dogs here. Very interesting room. Oh, never mind. It's all at the top. Fort and Watchdogs. So, was there any Emerald Steel in this tournament? I didn't mean the Sapphire was winning here. More Ruby, Sapphire, Ruby. Like, Emerald Steel is just not a highly played deck. Those 32 people. We have 28 people, which... Look at that! That's a crazy thing. And then Amber Steel lost. They won to Amber Steel in the finals. That's wild. Oh, the Kit Cloud Kicker. Man, that card is an actual house. That card is so good. It's nice to see that there's like, I mean, there's 28 people here. There's 50 people here in Infinity. I mean, Circle of Dogs. Wait, Circle of Dogs? Circle of Dogs? No. Okay, I was like, what? Waiting for my Fergus cards before you can make a deck. Yeah. Your cards haven't come yet? It's tragic. This is Core. What did happen in Core? Yeah, so if people don't play dogs, Emerald Sapphire is the best in Core. So that doesn't surprise me at all. Because, like, if you're not playing, like, yeah, there's like one dogs. What's going on? And then Set Champ? Whispers in the Well? What? What? That can't be right. All right, maybe it is. Who knows? And then we have Core Infinity. So Road to Dortmund is crazy. Like, yeah, I mean, and then lore. That's funny. That's funny. half of the orders coming in so far. I have legendary Mr. Incredible without the shift targets. I have Mrs. Incredible shift targets without the legendaries. Yuck. Yeah, core infinity. Yeah, duck goose. Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. Well, I mean, surprising lack of Emerald Steel in some of the other tournaments. Obviously, no one else had except for this, and this is a core one. And we saw if there's not a ton of this happening. So the Ambers, they probably got like Amber Steel matched up here, and then it left Blurple and Emerald Sapphire in the finals. So that was probably just like the mashup roulette. But yeah, if Dogs isn't in the room, then of core, then Emerald Sapphire is like the better deck. But if it's in the room and it doesn't get hit by Steel, you know, that's what happens. Do we want to go through Instagram first, or do we want to go through Twitter? Because I feel like Instagram is just like a quicker, more wholesome place to be. Talking about the buzz. I mean, in all of these places on how to get it. Like, that's so cool. Okay, sure. Lots of ads. Chill. Disney Lorcana TCG wants to hear from you. Make your voice known. Take the survey, guys. Take the survey. Oh, we can't just put it on my story? Wow, that's wild. Yeah, because I just bought my normal Gargoyle deck to the only league night I can attend for set 12. Oh. Let's see. What do we got? Not everyone feels this way, but a lot of people do. What are we doing? Oh, it's loud. I mean, so here's the thing. Again, I think if we're gonna like sit here and talk about it, it's like, yeah, Dogs is in it. And I think core is just thrashed, if we're being honest. Like, core is just going to be Dogs. But Infinity, I don't think so. I don't think Tramp needs to be banned in Infinity. Am I sick of seeing the cards and I want to see people do other things? Yes, but we did see that Lorganes built a deck and beat the Snow 4 Dogs. And then Emerald Steel demolished it. So I think Infinity, there should be high power cards. I think Tramp in Infinity is fine. I think Tramp in Core is no fun. Is actually no fun. We saw Ruby Steel destroy Dogs, though. Yeah, but listen, our Ruby Steel hero did not make it super, super far into the tournament after that. And it's like, you know, Core is the only run dog if you refuse to play Ruby. Yeah, and like right now, I think the toy deck is really the only thing holding its own. But it will get housed by Emerald Sapphire. And the problem with that is like getting destroyed by Emerald Sapphire. If there are no dogs in the room, Emerald Sapphire is king. So pick what you want to lose to, guys. There's no tier 0 deck is essentially what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Pick what you are comfortable losing to. Know your deck, build it well, and do your best. Do your best. And if your best is Ruby Steel, then live your truth. And there's a puppy. I'm like, now I'm being told a story, so. Look at this. We love a good story. I love the glitter. Aw. We love a good story. Boop. Let's see. Her dressing up as a land will never not be hilarious to me. Teaching someone how to play Disney Lorcana. Evasive can only be, oh, just keywords. Fantastic, fantastic. Want to learn more? Sure, read the cards. Fantastic, all good things. Okay, I think I'm about to go to, okay, fair enough. It's just a lot of dancing. Meryl Streep is a actual god. I did go see The Devil Wears Prada 2 this weekend. So this weekend I saw Devil Wears Prada 2, I saw the Mario Galaxy movie, and I saw Mortal Kombat. Tell me which one was the worst and tell me which one was the best. I need you guys to know. I need you guys to tell me, out of The Devil Wears Prada 2, Super Mario Galaxy, or Mortal Kombat, what was the best movie? And there is a clear right answer. There's a clear right answer to that. It probably wasn't the Super Mario Galaxy. Devil Wears Prada 2, Mario, MK2 in order. You know what the crazy thing is? Devil Wears Prada 2 was garbage, and I didn't like it. I did not like it. I also did not ever get onto the Devil Wears Prada train back in the day. Like, I watched it and I was like, okay, sure. Mortal Kombat was the best movie. Mortal Kombat was so good. Mortal Kombat was so fun. It was absolutely Mortal Kombat 2. The movie was so fun. It was so good. The Mario movie was very pretty, but halfway through I started getting really bored and I had to start focusing on the quality of animation that was in the movie, because the storyline and the, like, everything that was going on was just like not great. Mortal Kombat 2 was only good when Scorpion showed up. Listen, no, that just part elevated it. Basically, Mortal Kombat 2 was like a little bit of plot and an extremely cool, like, choreographed fight scene. And then like a little tiny bit of plot and then more fighting. And then a little bit, like, I thought the fight scenes were better because I actually went home and I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch Mortal Kombat 1. And go try and watch Mortal Kombat 1, the one from like 1996. Go watch that right now and then compare those fight scenes to the one in Mortal Kombat 2. And let me tell you, it's just, the fight scenes now are so much better than the ones back then. I'm sorry. Because like the Mortal Kombat, like, original movie from the 90s is obviously a masterpiece, but it did not hold up. I thought you were going to say the fight scenes were so good that I went home and started training. No, that's like in my mind, right? Like, I'm that type of person where I walk out of a movie theater and I'm like, from the Matrix, I'm like, I know Kung Fu. No, you don't. No, you don't. No. And even if you started any type of fight right now, you would get destroyed. You didn't just like become a badass by watching a movie about badasses. But that's a toxic trait of mine. But OG, Mortal Kombat was better casting for the characters, but the new ones have better fights. Yeah, like the fights were just really cool. They were really, really, really cool. And a lot of them were over way earlier than I wanted them to be. And they leaned heavily into the gore. And it was really cool. And I loved all of the different scenes. The Liu Kang and like, you know, Shadow Kung Lao fight scene was just, oh, it was so good. Shao Kahn was always dumb. I thought he was sort of fine. I think I liked that they went from like the less superhero-y type of costume design to like a more real, like, rugged, and like nods to like their original costume design and a bunch of that. I don't know. I thought that the set design, the costume design was great. The dialogue was like fine. Like, Johnny Cage was just as punchable as he's always been, you know? Uses fatality through. Yeah. Wait. Liu using his fatality at the start of the fight made no sense. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. That was a little weird. Him using that, and then I was just like, oh, okay. Sure. But I do like how whoever it was from the first movie, like the character that they added in that like didn't really have anything to do with Mortal Kombat. He had like 2 lines and then they just yeeted him on out of there. But he had like 2 lines and you're like, okay, anyway. And then they were just like, what if he fought Shao Kahn immediately? And you're like, hilarious. New Street Fighter is WWE stars. I actually haven't seen anything about that. So I don't know what the Street Fighter stuff is, but have I seen the movie Kung Pao? Yes. Yes, I have. I have. Vision Slab. What set are you in? You're in set 4. Good old Vision Slab. Let's see. Turtle Merlin. I'm like breaking apart all these decks to try to put them back together. Or put them back in the binder so I don't lose all my cards. So, it's so bad. Street Fighter. That is okay. I don't know enough about Street Fighter to be commenting on it, so I'll just take your word for it. Okay. To the binders. Johnny Cage fatality is he makes you listen to how many sick Pokemon streams he has and whatnot. But like, that's what I said. I was like, Johnny Cage was still had such a punchable face, you know? And I like that they went with like the old washed up version of it. And like the Baraka thing was so good. It was so stupid, but I liked it. I don't know. The movie was fun. I don't think it was supposed to be Noob Saibot. The Noob Saibot thought part was so weird because they were like, hey, we're not even gonna tell you, like, you know, they were just calling him Bihan, and you're like, well, I mean, I know that, but like, but it did make sense. And like Kano's eye, the way they changed that, I thought that kind of did make sense for what was going on. And like Kano was like just annoying enough. I don't know. I think it's like none of it took itself seriously, and I think that was so important. You know, to the mines. You've been watching that one a little bit too much. Minecraft. I think my daughter has seen the Minecraft movie 7,000 times. So. Sorcerer's Hat? Thoughts? I don't know. I thought it was super fun. I've never felt like, you know, the Mortal Kombat movies are like supposed to take themselves very seriously. I haven't seen the Minecraft movie one time. It's real dumb, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it like I enjoyed the Jumanji movies, if I'm being honest. Which those are dumb, but like they're supposed to be. I don't know. Any movie that like realizes that it's supposed to be stupid and just kind of like goes for it, I respect. Like if the Mortal Kombat movie tried to have like any more of a plot or tried to do any more than what it did, I would just be like, oh, okay. But because it was like, dude, this is, you know, this is supposed to be stupid. So, and they accomplished that. And I love that. I can't watch past halfway in the Minecraft movie. It's stupid. But also, like, you know, I have a kid, so the Jumanji movies are real life video games. They are meant to be dumb but fun. The Jumanji ones are so stupid, but they were super fun. I loved that. Because like if you're trying to take like the Jumanji ones and like the Minecraft ones, like if you're trying to take any of those seriously, you're really just doing yourself a disservice. You just gotta lean into how dumb they are. And the Minecraft movie is peak because Jennifer Coolidge is incredible. She is so funny. And I love, you know, anytime I get to see her act. So I'm definitely down for that. It was like her parts were so unnecessary in the Minecraft movie, but she's wonderful. So there's that. I just watched the original Jumanji movie recently. So good. Well, yeah. I mean, that's like what, like our entire childhood. The movie scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. Scared me to death. What? I was super scared of that movie. I was watching through all of Two Broke Girls recently because I love Jennifer Coolidge. Yeah. It was so good in that movie. It was such a like a fun part of it. Oh my god, what did I Jack Black and Kevin Hart movies, how do you not leave smiling? I mean, and it's like you kind of just have to know that they're going to lean into the bit. It's going to be overly silly. And you just got to go with it, you know? You can't get too upset about it. Just watching Kevin Hart and The Rock fight, you know. Gladiator 2 subplot of him being Maximus' son. I think I've ever seen that movie. So sorry. Pete? Okay, we have enough Pete's. Do we have enough bells? Nacho Libre? Oh my god, I forgot about that movie. I will say, like, Jack Black was in the that movie I just watched. That I literally the Super Mario one. And like it was just sort of fine. You know? It wasn't that it just wasn't I think the first one was good and I really enjoyed the first one because it was fun and like it had a lot of really good parts in it. But the second one was just kind of like, yeah, sure. I'll watch it. It's doing the thing that I expected it to do and Pick of Destiny. I remember seeing that in the theater. Oh, that was so stupid. But you knew it was going to be stupid. Like, because, like, yeah, Nacho Libre and Pick of Destiny and all that, that was just like that prime Jack Black doing Jack Black things. So you just knew it was going to be one of the dumbest movies ever seen, and you braced for it. Like, if you walked into Pick of Destiny thinking you were going to get anything... I can't get a read on Masters of the Universe. It looks like it's... I don't know if it's going to be stupid on purpose or if it's just going to be stupid. I can't get a read on it because I'm like, there's no way that this is going to take itself seriously, right? Because it is so incredibly good. Looks like AI generated. Did you guys see the Kevin Smith Masters of the Universe on Netflix? Because that was very good. In my opinion. I really enjoyed that one. The Masters of the Universe on Netflix, it was done by Kevin Smith. So it has a bunch of the animated one is amazing. Immediately go watch it because the voice actors are incredible. The story is like really good. I very, very, very much enjoyed that version of it. And I think there's like 2 seasons. The first I think 10 minutes of the first episode is so goated. They just like went in real hard at the first 10 minutes. And then it kind of like sets up the rest of the season. But that first episode was a banger. I was like immediately hooked and I'm like, all right, you're telling a different type of a He-Man story. So I'm here for it. I'll pay attention. But like Mark Hamill is Skeletor, so of course that's just perfect. You know, the new Devil May Cry animation was so is crazy good. Just they knew that was another one. They knew. No, Jared Leto is not Skeletor. He is in the Netflix series. Mark Hamill is voices Skeletor. And that's amazing. Oh, look, I do have all 4 Dale. Yeah, in the new movie, which like whatever. I hate Jared Leto. I'm sorry, but yeah, I do have another Dale for trade. I found another Dale, so look at that. If you guys want to do another giveaway, I have another Dale. So, the Devil May Cry. Like, about 10 minutes in, I was like, this soundtrack is so like early. Like they really leaned so hard into the time period that the Devil May Cry games came out, and I was like, the soundtrack was crazy. The animation was decent. I liked the animation. The story was like fine, but the soundtrack itself, I was like, they knew what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing. You need 2 more Dales. Oh, okay, well, if we trigger another giveaway, we'll do Dale for the other giveaway. So, because I got another one. He's in the giveaway pile. So good. Which seems like The Office meets Master of the Universe. Should be funny and good. That's why I said, I was like, I don't know if the new one is supposed to take itself seriously or if it's like supposed to be like, you know, whatever. I did see the trailer for the new Evil Dead movie. I can't do it. Like, Evil Dead from the original, like Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness are like my favorite movies growing up. But the new stuff, I can't do. I saw the remake almost killed me. The remake of Evil Dead almost killed me. And Army of Darkness is goated. But like the remake of Evil Dead I went and saw it in the theaters and I like walked out and I was like nauseous and shaking. I was like, when did I start sucking at being alive, I guess. And then there was the other Evil Dead one with like the mom in the apartment building. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it at all. And then this one, I'm like watching it and I'm like this is like the trailer was so messed up, but like halfway through, I'm like, this is Sam Raimi, isn't it? Like isn't this? Oh well, yeah, Evil Dead makes me laugh. Yeah, like 1 and 2 and Army of Darkness make me laugh, but like, and like Ash versus the Evil Dead made me laugh. That was funny. But like the remake and like the razor blade thing, and then the you know like the syringe thing, and even just like the premise of them being out of the blah, 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 it was too much for me. I was actually destroyed. We didn't like the mom in the apartment either. It was too small a space. I didn't like that just because of like the mom implications. I'm like, I like, ever since I had a daughter, I think that like literally ruined my ability to watch like certain scary movies, which has been a crime. But they went literal terror. Yeah. We're talking about Evil Dead, but I will say, because I love like the campiness of it. Like this is literally something I have not hung up yet, but yeah, I have this. It's like it's literally my favorite. And like it was overly gory, like 1 and 2 back in the day. Like it was meant to be, but like the way that they do like the way that Sam Raimi does gore, it's like, okay, there's not even that much blood in the human body. You know what I mean? Like it's so campy and over the top. But then with the remake of Evil Dead, they went for the gut. And like was it Cabin in the Woods? That was another like Sam Raimi horror movie that was like really good. I loved that one. Drag Me to Hell was like borderline. I don't know. I like Sam Raimi as a director. So anytime he did something, I was like, oh, excited. But man, these new Evil Dead movies, man, they're too much for me. They are way too much for me. I'm like, oh, that's it. Some get too gory. Some of them, like the gore, like it's like the gore, like the amount of blood sometimes can be campy because you're like there's not even enough blood in the human body for that. It's more of like the tortury parts of it. Like the one Evil Dead movie, like you were talking about like the razor blades, and then there's a part where like the syringe thing happened, and there was a part like that stuff is when I check out. I was like, oh, like it was brutal. The remake I did not realize it was like just it was brutal is a word for it. And then like when the car flipped over and like at the end and she's like and then it's just like the hopelessness because you know Sam Raimi there's never a happy ending. You don't get happy endings. So yeah, all that to say, I will not be seeing the new it's like Evil Dead Burn. I think I'm good, man. There's some like weird family dynamic stuff in that one. There's some weird like yeah, there's some like really moments in it. So if you like true like terror and gore and I mean it seems like they had like they talked about the Book of the Dead in the trailer, right? Like for the Evil Dead Burn movie that they're coming out with. Pretty sure they talked about it in the trailer where they referenced the Book of the Dead. So yeah, deadites and possession and literally the worst part of all of that is going to be there. And typically their favorite thing to do is find the most messed up way to traumatize and then you know, banish your friends and family. So that ain't it. That won't be for me, but you guys can tell me about it, I guess. Cuz I want to be scared out of not being ill. Wait, I want the crap scared out of me not being ill. Yeah, like I don't want to be like nauseous, right? By the end of it, to where you're like, bleh, I'm not okay. Bleh. And then like there's movies like that just create irrational fears. Like there was one movie, I can't remember what it was. I can't even remember what it was, but like this girl was like walking around and then somebody like her like Achilles, and now I don't even like at night I don't like walking near like like under the bed. I'm like, ah, my Achilles. You know, it's like movies that just create weirdly irrational fears. I'm like, I'm just not down with it anymore. I can't handle it. I'm like too much of a baby for certain things. So, the Evil Dead Burn will not be something that I watch. They leveled up too hard for me to be able to survive. Obsession was another movie that people were like, "Oh, did you go see Obsession?" I was like, "No, thank you." You have a fear of ice skating? What movie got you? I've not seen that one either. I did see the trailer for Scary Movie 5 and I was like, I don't get any of these references. I haven't watched enough scary movies in the past decade for this movie to make any sense to me, which I thought was kind of funny. Mars Attack messed me up so bad as a kid. It was a comedy. Oh, that's really funny. Well, that's like a Tim Burton thing, right? You're excited for Scary Movie 5? I think my cell service is finally stopped crapping itself. Nice. Scary Movie 5 is going to be good. It looked, but again, I didn't understand any of the references. So, you know, I guess if I don't understand any of the references, it's not for me. I mean, yeah, like I saw it when I was like younger, I guess. No, I saw it like once. And I didn't commit any of it to memory because I don't remember it. I know I saw it because I remember being like, I hate this movie, but okay, well that's an older movie. And did you know that Haley Joel Osment was the is the voice of Sora? Which is really funny to me. I'm like, oh, that's Sora. Mars Attack scared me as a child so bad that I hallucinated the shadow of a Martian complete with a light distortion from the... Wow! You guys got scared of that one? I don't actually... I don't remember seeing it as a kid, so maybe that was like a big part of it. The voice of Riku did a stream of Kingdom Hearts a little while ago. Oh, okay. I was 3. Oh, well, that'll do it, yeah. Why were you watching Mars Attacks when you were 3? Haley Joel Osment's sister married the brother of young Sheldon. That's a weird thing to know. Let's see. I dreamed of Pennywise the other day. Was it a... I'll behave. What kind of dream was it? Let's see. I had nightmares of them. Zip me and myself. Ooh. I really couldn't tell. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, that's too funny. Okay, let me see. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He was just there. He was just hanging out. And I was like the cosmic owl or whatever. Oh, I did watch... There's a second season of Fiona and Cake. I don't know if you guys are like Adventure Time fans, but I did watch that and it was really good. It was really good. Yeah, they came out with like the second season on HBO and I really enjoyed it. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. You might be able to hear me. Probably not. Nine, 6, 7, 6, 5. It's all apart. Set 9, 10, 17. Why is this full of 6? 8. Okay. Just like a box of garbage. 6, 7. Since 7. Okay. Just gonna leave this all out because I eat. Okay. It's like a crappy scavenger hunt to get all this. Okay, here we go. Woo! The new Adventure Time side quest. Yeah, I saw that. Thankfully, was it Joe DiMaggio? Something, whatever. He's still voicing Jake, so that's probably fine. But then they have a new kid voicing Finn. And I don't love that. But you know what? It's supposed to be like kind of a divergence from the Fiona and Cake stuff, so it's not like the heavy. It's gonna be like way, you know, better. Jake is the Jake I want to grow up to be. I know. He's like, but yeah, the new Fiona and Cake season was very, very good. It was very good. There was like a part with Neptune that I was like, actually, like, I was just like, it actually like killed me. The part with Neptune, I was like, poor little guy. Oh, Neptune is so pitiful. Look at all these sleeves. Jake the dog, Marcus Phoenix, Bender, Snitzel. Rachel doesn't do that move. Yeah, I get scared way too. Like, I used to watch so many scary movies, and then I finally hit a point where I was like, I think my anxiety is too real for me to be like doing this to myself every single time. So, oh, it's from Samuel Jack. Yeah, he's just like a goated voice actor to begin with, right? He's done literally everything. I watched God, it's like a... It was basically like the fantasy version of Futurama. I cannot remember what it was called on Netflix. It was kind of alright, but he played the king, and I was like, this is just like Bender 2.0. But I liked it. I can't remember what that show was called, but... Cobbette's just trying to scare chat over here. Alright, I got the cards sorted. So yeah, we have quite a few legendaries still for giveaways. And crime documentary people scare the crap out of me because I'm like, you want to be even more Disenchanted. Yeah, that one. Yeah. I watched that one. That was like a weird comfort show for me for a while where I just throw it on the background. I'd be like, I don't think this is very good, but I'm still watching it. But Disenchanted was good. I tried to show it to Zenulus and he was like, I hate this. But he also doesn't like Futurama, so... But I really liked it. Oh, this pin is cute. All right, so what I'm going to do here... It's a lot of hats. I do have to go for today, but today is Tuesday. Nothing is happening tonight. Tomorrow, we will be back for more of this. And we can roll through here. We can talk about the meta. Oh, and then on Wednesday night, which would be tomorrow night, we have the ICL. Who do you think? WCC versus Flower Farm, and Pass versus SLTC. Thank you. I think I'm gonna vote because I want to see Flower Farm and then Ink Pass versus SLTC. That's like rough. I want to see WCC and Flower Farm, I think, but that will be tomorrow. So I'll see you guys here in the morning, and then at night I'll see you in the ICL, and then yeah, we'll be here, and then I'll figure out my week. But I'm probably going to locals this weekend, so I'll bring my cards and my foils, and then we'll get the Discord set up. All right, we're gonna do all that stuff. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. You guys will keep your 3 points. Masters of Disaster is something that I am also figuring out. I got a lot of things I'm trying to figure out this week, but I'll have more information on that. If you guys want, I have to set up the Discord. I don't know, guys. I'll figure it out. Yes, there is a Discord. It's like a lawless place, but I'll put the link in the chat again. It is a lawless place. I don't know what's gonna happen. So you guys behave for the time being, and it'll get cleaned up and taken care of. So, all right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, there will be laws. All kinds of colors and all kinds of laws.